Hello everyone, Forever2 here, and we are back in Genshin Impact to do what will be the final few quests of the Proofs of the Cognoscenti and figure out what is the great treasure that is hidden east of the sun. East of the moon, west of the sun. I think that's it. And it is a quest chain we've done the first half on the one video. I'm going to do the other half here. Now, the reason why I'm going to make this introductory video is because when I actually went through the Waht Research Center to look for a quest, to find the quest that was right there, I wanted to start it off. But I accidentally started in the middle of that and made my introductions there. So I thought I might as well make a proper introduction here, in the place where I'm going to go next. So I guess hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I am so happy that you guys take the time to watch this video. So I hope you guys share the video, like the video, comment on the video. I just hope you guys have enjoy a good time watching this walkthrough. So till then, it is time to start the quest. So here's the clip. Bye for now. What the hell is this? I say let's end the verification of this batch of supplies here. I mean, there haven't been any major issues anyway. That won't do. It is our duty to follow the regulations. Confirmed. No issues. I knew there wouldn't be any. Can we go now? Let's go. The hell? I bet the issue's gonna fly right through. A bird gets caught in the ventilation machine. Classic. That puffin just got locked up, huh? Though it went in by itself. In that case, won't it be transported inside this building? I just walked up here for that kind of reason. Well. Hey everyone, Forever2 here, and I never expected to do this thing. While I was trying to find a good place to start this recording, so the Forever2 is back in Genshin Impact for a new type of quest, I believe. Not sure if I just activated said quest, but I don't think I did activate this quest here. So, what we just witnessed was,
something
I guess you could call it a routine maintenance mission, and we found a bird just flew up in that container. So, I guess we'll start on this. It's been a while since I've gone in the research facility. The Shoemaker's Children. What is it? Whatever it is. Alright, so east of the moon, west of the sun. I'm not sure if that was part of the quest. So basically I just came by at the Waht Experimental Design Bureau to see if there were any quests I needed to do. I accidentally activated the said quest. Just for moments ago. So, no idea what I'd be doing here. So, I'm going to review what I did and what I did not need. I think there is a big quest thing I needed to do here. So, we're going to be doing one of these things called the Shoemaker's Children Go Barefoot. And it is part of the East of the Moon, West of the Sun quest chain, you can call it that. So you didn't find it easy to come in here, huh? To avoid the what now? I did not read that. So what am I doing here? Oh, I already know about the cleanup bots. Alright, not sure what I else need to do here. I remember doing this in the main story here. Let me guess. I got a key. What did I get a key for? You know what? Hang on a second. What are these things? Oh, it's just different parts to investigate, nothing more. Why do I have it, though? Why do I have it, though? I know I can grab this thing. But what do I use for? Oh. There's something in here that I need to use it on. Though I'm not sure yet. Oh, I see. I see it. I see it. I see it now. Puzzle solved. Nothing of significance, though, but hey, we solved that. Solved it. Alright, let's move on. I don't exactly remember where I found these. Say, the good old portal chick collecting the proof of the cognoscenti. Think that counts as abuse of power for personal gain? I mean, we're here on a mission. The heck are we doing? Digging holes for him and like moles? What happens up there is none of our business. Do you think reporting it to the higher-ups will do anything? Cause it seems to me like they don't like Poruchik Raskolnikov up there either. Maybe my report's just the opportunity they'll need. You should keep these words to yourself. Huh? What? Are you trying to get ahead of me? That's low of you. Real low. I think I remember it. I think I remember last time I did this was, give me a moment. Was probably at Blue Amber Lake is where I found one of the cognoscenti, and then the Eye of Krati right here as well. Do I believe that I found another piece of the puzzle here? I think I found another one, I would assume. I think the quest was at the Telltale Heart. Yeah, the Telltale Heart. And I'm trying to remember if it's... Yeah. I'm trying to remember it. I did a quest here and here. One's called the Whisper Beneath the Waves, and this one's probably there. So we're on our third one, I think. What did I remember? Return this... I'll have to figure that out as well. I'm just exploring the possible... where I could possibly find these quests here. Oh, look, it's that bird. Is it the same bird? Ooh. Wait a minute. What if I had Lauma as a character and this thing would have told us something. Yeah, that would have told us something. That bird would have told us something. Yeah, then we would have known some context of the set story. Yeah, it's following us. I don't know what to say to you, bud. Wait. What if... Oh! I think I killed our witness. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry.
Change of plan. Lay to bear.
Okay. Oh, I have been identified. Okay, so that's how it is.
What greater pleasure
Okay.
is there than the unexpected?
I accidentally killed the witness, but I didn't have Llama on my team, so I can't really say anything about it. Sorry, buddy. I thought my ability would translate you, but I guess it turned into chicken dinner. Okay. Alright. Alright.
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
I really gotta explore more of this place, though. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. I'm here to perform my cleaning duties. Yeah. Let's go. What the hell? Oh, I got an idea. I need to get on that thing, aren't I? Come on. There we go. I need to get down there. Come on. Come on. And there we go. So what was the point of this? So what was the point of that? I guess more chests, I guess? I guess we better go up. So many chests! Let's check out if there's anything good inside. I see a production factory. Any notes? Okay, let's go talk to Paimon. They're all empty! This is the only one left. We've looked up and down and haven't seen hide or hair of that thief. Where in the world could she be hiding? Maybe she's gotten what she wanted and already made with the big escape. Ha ha ha! That's not gonna look good on our monthly reports. Let me tell you. Or Poroshik Raskolnikovs. Someone's approaching. Let's hide. Use that container. That container looks like a good spot. Do I have time? Never mind that. Aw, damn! I want to open the chest. I guess we'll hide here. Paimon, if you're gonna tell me that container is gonna take us somewhere else, quick, scooch over a bit and make some room. What are you doing? Huh? For some reason, the container seems to be already occupied. It is also clear that the current occupant is most displeased to have uninvited guests. Ow, 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 ow! Are you okay? What hole did you crawl off from? Look, isn't that the thief we're looking for? Give it back! That's my treasure! Give it back! You're cute. What treasure? We didn't touch anything. We haven't even opened up the last chest. Do you take us for fools? Putting on this uneven spoils act, split act in front of us? We'll take them all in. Both her and her accomplices. Wait, we don't even know her. I'm here on a harbinger's orders. Pick a more convincing lie, would you? That still makes you a trespasser, and we arrest those too. Well, time to kick ass.
Overruled.
Little kid. There you go. And she's already... Hey, where do you think you're going? Oh, you weasel, trying to ditch us? Say what you want. A true master thief only has her eyes on the treasure, and I couldn't care less about anything else. That way. Hurry! Stay put. Well, she leaves us to bite the rest.
I'll make short work of
Change of plan.
Hey. Gotcha. Phew, finally, we're safe. At least for now. Just our rotten luck. Paimon never would have guessed that the container, contained the thief the Fatui were chasing. We wouldn't be in such a mess if it weren't for her. Great. Now the chest is gone, and we had to fight the Fatui. Oh, and she even accused us of taking some treasure of hers. Lies, lies and slander. The more Palmer thinks about it. Well, speaking of, what's this? Something I swiped in the dark just now. Huh? Isn't this the treasure she mentioned? What should we do? We could take it to the Lost and Found. Let's just leave it here and pretend we didn't say anything. Yeah, wait, no! We don't even know if there is one around here. And even if there were, it's not like we could just waltz in there, much less her. Palmer wouldn't have cared as much if it were just an item from a chest no one knows. We should find a way to return it. As long as it's returned to its rightful owner, everything will be fine. But we probably caught the attention of the Fatui here, so let's keep it on down low to make things easier, yeah? Alright, so let's find a way to get the heck out of here. We can investigate here. I guess we better operate the cleaner butt. Time to swipe. Alright. Sneak attack. Well, this is a training for the Patus. They just couldn't handle a Harbinger. I guess the owner was the one accusing us of thievery. Then again, doesn't really matter. Probably not. It's mine now. Just lock her up there. Is that what we're doing? Yep. Podochik Raskolnikov's... I don't know why I keep saying the wrong. Raskolnikov's orders. Did you say Raskolnikov? That's Podochik Raskolnikov to you, thief. Show some respect. Forget about her. Where's the chest? Have you delivered it to the archives? Bakunin's on leave today. I bet he's downing another cup at the flagship right now. He sure knows how to enjoy life. Let's leave the chest in the dormitory for now and worry about it tomorrow. So, we got ourselves in the middle of a heist. And now we have whatever she accused us of stealing. Prison cell. Now, how do I do this? Didn't mean to do that. I guess we better knock him out. After some effort, you convince the Fatui guard to go take a break elsewhere. Let's talk to the girl. You two! If it hadn't been you, I'd have snagged the Proof of Cognoscenti and gotten away by now. And you also stole my... Well, calm down. Things were chaotic back then, and we didn't mean to take anything from you. And see? We heard to return it to its rightful owner. Anyway, we'll return it to you right now. How should we do that? Could you open the door? Since you can see us, we'll just leave it here. You can't be serious. What is this called a difference you're showing to a fair damsel in distress? If it were Reed Miller, he would have rescued me in a heartbeat. Fair damsel? My name is not Reed Miller. Am I not one? You're also here for the Proof of Cognoscenti, right? How about this? You help me get out of here, and I'll consider sharing some clues with you. I think we'll do just fine without your clues. That's right. We can find our own way. We're very experienced in that department. Wait, don't go! Then how about information on Raskolnikov? Podochik Raskolnikov. They say he's quite somebody here. Though wreaking havoc here wouldn't be a bad play, it'd be just like how Reed Miller ransacked the governor's palace. Governor's palace. Took back the Sampo mill and stole the heart of the governor's daughter. Anyway, I mean, it would be in your interest to claim your treasure with grace, no? The information I have will definitely help. Please, I beg you, please help me. If Raskolnikov learns that I'm here, What do you say, Fervin? Should we help her? We're already here. May as well. I guess we could do it for the intel. Haha, splendid! Today really is my lucky day. Now I've already swiped an ID card off the guards earlier, so I just need the other one, and we'll be set. That thing right there, ain't it? No, I've already have it. I guess we'll find a way to rescue the girl. Might as well. Wait, do I have it? Oh yeah, I have it. Alright. Here. Take it, damn it. What am I to do with you? Really? What am I to do with you? Damn it. Wait. What if I just exit out of here? Wait a minute. Ah, I needed to be back here. Okay. Good. Good. That's cool. Nice. Now we can return the stuff we took from you by mistake earlier. I didn't expect it to go so smoothly. I even got something as powerful as the Moonstriders. I'm sure they'll come in handy right later. Speaking of, you aren't bad at all. Maybe just a bit shy on the Reed Miller's level, even though we look the same age, and that is a chatty fae next to you. Paimon's not a fae. Paimon's Paimon, Fervent's companion and guide. Also, why do you keep comparing us to some thief? We're probably registered adventurers. Eh? Were you commissioned by the Adventurers Guild to come here, then? So you weren't. Makes sense. She did say she only told me. Well, this isn't exactly a commission from the Adventurers Guild. Also, why are you getting so nosy? You haven't even told us your name. That's not fair at all. Name? Call me Netochka. Netochka. Soon enough, though, I'll be known as the reincarnation of the legendary thief Reed Miller, heir to the great treasure, Netochka, the thief extraordinaire. I think Honorary Knight might sounds better. I'm the hero who saved the city from an evil dragon. My title would leave you quaking in my boots. Oh, I get it. You're just trying to act tough. It's fine to be a nobody, as long as you're making something of yourself later, like me. Anyway, you're not here for a commission, and you don't look like Reed Miller, so why are you interested in the Proof of Cognoscenti? Is this about the great treasure? No romance, or destiny involved, just here for the loot. My destiny does not lie here. I'm a practical person. What about you, then? Aren't you here for the treasure? Well, I must say, I kindly ask you to return the sample mill and all other ill-gotten gains stolen from the Frostmoon Scions right this instant. Remember, Nod Krai is our Elysium, and we need neither gods nor pompous lords here. Wow, what are you doing? Haven't you read The Legends of Reed Miller, Thief Extraordinaire? Never mind, of course you haven't. I mean, who wouldn't fall for him after reading that? I came across this book when I was still in Novokaitsgrad, if that's how you pronounce it. From that moment on, I knew my mission. Upon my arrival in Nasha Town, the very first person I met gave me a clue regarding the Proof of Cognoscenti. That's destiny for sure. Just as the oppressive, greedy governor here stole treasures from the Frostmoon Scions all those years ago, the Fatui now have seized things that don't belong to them. I must retrieve the Proof of Cognoscenti from them and find Reed Miller's great treasure, so that his name, now forgotten, will be held in esteem once more throughout the world. So you're a die-hard Reed Miller fan? There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. And just like how Reed Miller and his trusty companions Shadow Weasel and Wagtail, your unexpected arrival must also be fate. Otherwise, I'd probably still be stuck there, even if you hadn't taken my treasure. Huh, so what exactly is this treasure you're talking about? It's a thief's starter kit that someone sold me. Oh, sorry, yawn. At a heartbreaking discount. However, none of the doors here have keyholes, so it's completely useless. That person was like a prophet from the old tales. She seemed to know everything about me and my intentions at first glance. Not only did she prepare everything I needed, but she also pointed the way forward for me. Just for me. Even Paimon wouldn't fall for that. What do you mean, even Paimon wouldn't fall for that? But you're right. All that heartbreaking discounts and exclusive information stuff sounds like a scam. Wait a minute. Did you get all your intel from her? That's not reliable info at all. That can't be. She was so sincere. There's no way she was lying. You just haven't met her yet, I think. When we get back to Nashtown, I'll introduce you. As for Raskolnikov, well, Poruchik Raskolnikov, I do know him. We knew each other back in Novokaitsagrad. But never mind him for now. We just need to find the proof of the Cognoscenti. Friday. So let's get moving. It's like we're Reed Miller, the thief extraordinaire, and his two sidekicks, Shadow Weasel and Ragtail. Come again. I'll call dibs on Shadow Weasel. You could be Shadow Weasel, Paimon. Then I'll be Reed Miller. Nah, no way. Ragtail clearly suits Paimon better. Wait, why can't Paimon be Reed Miller? Character assignments require careful consideration. Naturally, it's first come, first served. And I was here first, so I get to be Reed Miller. What kind of roleplay is this anyway? You're right. It is quite juvenile. Then let's go with Natochka, the thief extraordinaire, and her merry companions Goldfinch and Snowy Owl. Yay, code names. You think that's better, Fervin? Alright then. Snowy Owl doesn't sound too bad. It's all mysterious and wise and stuff. So that's settled then. Now we can focus on finding the proof of Cognoscenti. Earlier, I heard that the chest was sent to the dormitory. Those two Fatui didn't follow Raskolnikov's orders. They're definitely in for big trouble. He's always been a meticulous guy. Everything has to go exactly as he plans. You could call him a perfectionist. No matter what trouble comes up, he always manages to handle it methodically. Some people really admire that trait. Anyway, enough about that now. We've got that proof to find, and I still remember that direction that those two Fatui went. Follow me. Ha. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna search Waht alone to see if I can find any clues for the proof of Cognoscenti missions will go with.
Looks like we're in for a tough fight.
Overruled.
Nice. Oh, where are you going? Oh, dormitory. Dang, you jog fast. I guess we're exploring the entirety of the entire research facility, huh? Like, we're on the very top of the building. That I know for sure. Alright. Get down here. Wait, she's still up there? Don't tell me if I can. I'm up here. Damn. Oh, I had to speak with her. Okay, I went down. Natochka! Are you sure it's this way? It looks dangerous. Trust me, this is definitely the right way. Besides, he's just sneaking across rooftops what cool rogues do. We need to keep our voices down. Don't worry, Snowy Owl. I'm here with you. Let's go. So, how do we deal with these two? I'll leave the one on the right to you, Goldfinch. Sneak attack. Oh, I didn't expect the Moonstriders to come in handy so soon. I'll take care of the top. Watch this. Show us your moves. Piece of cake. Are you all okay? I didn't expect you to be this good, Natochka. Of course. How else I would live up to the title of the great Reed Miller. Return to Tifat at last. You can count on me from now on. It's just don't worry. Oh, I got. You can jump, girl. You can jump. You got some powerful legs. You can jump all the way to there. All right.
I'll make short work of you.
Laid bare.
Mission.
Everlasting as the moon. Overruled. Quiet.
All right. All right. This is starting to get interesting. Literally interesting. Okay. I guess we better ride the good away, or not really. It's just down here and inside. I'll split off now. Go finish Snowy Owl. Don't get lost now. Natushka scales the walls and roof with the power of the Moonstriders and vanishes from sight. Looks like she's having the time of her life. Let's hurry and catch up. I guess we could use this thing. Let's go! So that's how I get this. I've been wondering about that. Right here. Come on, follow me. I guess we reached the dorms. This looks like the dormitory. I guess we can have a look around. Strange blueprint. Let's look at this. What? A floor plan? Did we really just get our heads on some top secret info this easily? Paimon thought grabbing an important item like this would come with some kind of dramatic scene. Paimon, you watch too many dramas. Spy movies. A container that is just here for some reason. Reminds me of the time Natushka ran as a beat, pushing us out during our previous attempt at hiding inside one. And the bed. There's clearly no chest on the bed, so maybe under it. Whoa, no chest in sight. A completely spotless to boot. It seems the Proof of Cognoscenti isn't here. At least the chest containing it isn't. But look, at least we found a floor plan for this place. Paimon's not sure how useful it'll be, though. How terribly careless of them. Someone in Nashita would probably buy it. Oh, guess it'll go to the highest bidder then. But if it's not here, where else could it be? Should I check the archives again, or... Ha! Seriously? I've been itching to see him eat crow. Of course it's real. You know what Poruchik Raskolnikov is like. You think he's going to let someone get away with a fumble like that? Tell me about it. I had a minor slip-up at work before. It wasn't a big deal, but I got slammed over it. Are they getting closer or something? We can't let them see us. Let's improvise and hide. Gotta look for a good spot. I'll hide under the bed, or I'll take the container this time. The voices and footsteps get closer and closer. No time to hesitate. You pick your spots and hold your breath. Huh? Where's the floor plan? I thought I left it right here. You don't see it? Did you lose it somewhere in the archives when we were moving the chest earlier? I don't think so. Maybe I lost it back at the mess hall. Man, fine. I'll go back and look. Wouldn't want to get into the trouble again. Thought you said the thief and her lackeys were gone. For all you know, we'll soon have the hobbits little crooks peddling copies of the floor plan up and down in Nasha Town. Don't scare me like that. That's it. Let's split up and look for it. The voices and footsteps fade away. You carefully exit your hiding spot. Had to hold my sneeze in with all that dust. It's pretty clean and spacious under the bed, but we were completely exposed. That got Paimon's heart racing for a moment. You should have hidden with us. We would have made it just about. Even if we're both girls? Goldfinch, that's still too close. Oh. Do we have another love interest for Lumine? First it was Jet, then her. Natushka, just It's just for a second. What's the big deal? In any case, keeping a polite distance is only proper. It's about etiquette. I'll have you know. Aren't we intimate companions? Intimate? Paimon doesn't think we're intimate yet, but we can be considered companions, can't we? We're role-playing companions, if nothing else. That we are. Well, Goldfinch and Snowy Owl are already here. What about you, great Natochka? Are you ready to keep looking for the proof of Cognoscenti? Give me a moment. They ended up moving the chest to the archives. We should be able to find it there. We've been all over the shop looking for this thing. Paimon would rather take a commission from the Adventurers Guild. This is the key to the secret of the great treasure. You can't simply compare it to commissions from the guild. Besides, we have the floor plan now. That's our treasure map, no? Come, Goldfinch, Snowy Owl, let's be on our way. Alright, let's get on going. Upwards. I like the music so far. It's like we're in a spy film.
It all adds up. Seek within.
Ooh. Oh, damn. I forgot about you. Ooh, 10 seconds to spare. And chest.
Ah, something with which to commemorate this occasion.
Alright. Paimon's got a feeling about this. We're not going... Okay, you guys can pause to read it. Alright. Nod Krai Regional Safety Assessment Report. A few thick volumes. Staff salary reward and punishment records. This section is about nothing. But the nothing passage seems to be quite intriguing. Ugh. And music is what I want. Haha. Paimon can see something from here. Looks like the disposal workshop. It's on the floor plan too. I guess this is where they get rid of the defective products. Look up. I think I see someone. Let's zoom in on the scene. It's Raskolnikov. And the chest. Sir, the proof of Cognoscenti has been recovered. I brought the goods. What about you? Good work. You've done well. Rest up before the next assignment. And let's have Nod Krai hot dogs for dinner tonight. Wait, why did Paimon get so caught up in the acting? Looks like you're both masters of disguise and infiltration. Goldfinch, Snowy Owl, you sure are reliable partners. However, it would be better if you both were committed to playing the characters in terms of speech and mannerisms. Huh? What are you, a film director? That's asking way too much. Huh? This is nothing compared to what's required of ballet performers. Wait, you're a ballet performer? So, you watch ballet. Paimon thought you'd only watch... Wait, that's not the point here. Anyway, let's put the roleplay aside for now. We can pretty much confirm that the guy called Raz whatever, who has retrieved the proof of the Cognoscenti, right? By the way, why are the Fatui collecting the proof? Are they also interested in the great treasure? Could they be in the middle of a financial crisis? That's what happens when you spend money recklessly. Sorry, I'm a little thirsty. I haven't had anything to drink within 6 hours. Maybe it's a bit better. That's what happens when you spend money recklessly. I mean, doesn't sound very likely. It's hard to imagine that the Fatui would take interest in the great treasure because they're out of funds. Is this that Raz guy's personal interest then? Wow, asking his subordinates to find treasure for him? That's despicable. Living the dream. Yeah, reaping the fruits of other people's labor while lounging on a comfy chair. If it's the Raskolnikov I know, he wouldn't do this out of personal interest. In fact, he doesn't have anything that could even be considered a personal interest. There must be some motive. The only thing he's interested in is getting ahead of the game. So maybe he plans to bribe his supervisor using the great treasure? Come to think of it, Paimon never asked, what exactly is your relationship with that guy, Natochka? It's unusual for a thief to know so much about a Fatui officer. We just knew each other from before. We're both from Novokitsgrad. So it's not that strange that we know each other, right? Besides, think about it. No one ever questioned why the fake governor in the story wanted to seize the sample mill, right? Point is, the mill didn't belong to him, just like how the proof of the Cognoscenti doesn't belong to the Fatui. So naturally, we, the ones on the side of justice, must take it back. Goldfinch, Snowmeow, this is where we carve our names in fame and glory as Reed Miller's successors. For the great treasure. Well, if it's Fervin, if Goldfinch says so. But that guy is also an officer here, right? How are we supposed to get the proof from him without exposing ourselves? Based on the floor plan, we can quickly get to the second floor on the disposal workshop from the archives and get it done before he leaves. He thinks everything is under his control, including the chest, which ended up in his hands just as he wanted, but he can't control us. That'll be so Reed Miller, appearing at unexpected times and places, making a dashing entrance, then gracefully departing. A perfect performance. Yeah, graceful as it could be. Alright. Find a way to open the gate. Let's, okay. What's going on? Is this cleaning bung on the fritz or something? No, I gotta clean. No, you gotta act the bot. Yeah, whatever, back to training. Left turn. About turn. Yeah. About turn to give me my keys. About fight die. Sorry. And that was part of your training too. Getting beat up by a fellow Fatui. Harbinger.
What greater pleasure is there than...
Yeah. I'm so excited for this. I don't know why I'm so excited. Huh? How did we end up on the other side? We followed the floor plan exactly. Do ants in a maze know that they travel along pre-designed paths? I am surprised that you took the bait without a speck of doubt. You've fallen right into my trap, little thief. I'm gonna admit, that's a cool-ass looking uniform and helmet. I love the Fatui designs, man. Looks cool. Raskolnikov. It's Poruchik Raskolnikov. He's been a royal, Natochka. I never expected Police Chief Stalanov's daughter to end up playing thief in these godforsaken places. Police Chief's daughter? Ooh. It seems these two playmates in your game of house don't know you very well. Not that it matters. I must say, your little farce helped me root out quite a few deceptive two-faced subordinates. Organization members who fail to execute orders to the letter should be terminated immediately. Never mind Natochka's background. We've met lots of these odd dogs. So if she's the police chief's daughter, Snowy Owl, and all that talk about executing orders to the letter, you're all just moving a chess back and forth. The one giving nonsensical orders is the real weirdo here. Such a terrible waste of manpower. Hand over it. Alright, all this nonsense almost made Paimon forget. I didn't get to read the name. Alright, all this nonsense almost made Paimon forget that. That's what it's important here. And it doesn't belong to the Fatui. I must take it back. That's my mission. Taking it back? Ridiculous! Of course, Reed Miller's treasure doesn't belong to the Fatui. It belongs to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Whoever brings the great treasure back to Snezhnograd... I'm gonna have terrible pronouncements. I know it's Shishnaya. Snezhnograd will be rewarded. Should I do so? I could even be promoted to staff officer. I knew it. You're as obsessed with these titles as ever. Enough! Since you claim to be Reed Miller's successor, you must be prepared to follow in his footsteps too. This place shall be your execution ground. If you have any last words, now is the time. But I will not relay them to Chief Stalanov on your behalf. It's best that he never finds out what happened to his precious daughter. I owe my former teacher this much respect. Precious daughter? All he ever cares about are his endless cases and promising juniors like you. Ha! You're no better. Still as arrogant as ever. But it matters little, because this will all end shortly. So, you really don't know who I am? Mere fraternity joiners? Looks like we'll have to do this the hard way. I'm sorry, I lied to you. I do know him, but none of what I know will help us. I can't even help much in battle. There's no point in saying that now, Natochka. Leave the fighting to us. To Fervid. I knew it would end up like this. A boss fight nonetheless. But you prefer things this way, right? Straight up fights are better than wild chess hunts. Whoa, watch out! Who am I fighting? Ooh! I think it hit me.
This is where you fall.
Alright, I think I'm... What if I leave him here? Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave him here. Where? Oh! I didn't think that happened.
No more lies. It all adds up. The deception ends here.
Aha! Being instantly destroyed.
Witness
Alright,
my wrath.
so that thing's just gonna crush me if I go in the middle. That's for sure. That's scurrying everywhere. Take this! Cutting edge 5-sport ground effect land crusher. I wonder. I didn't know what she said there.
Flash attack!
Wait. I want to crush it though. I wonder how we can crush it though. Where'd it go? Alright. Alright. There's gotta be some way to get in here. I think at the end of it, we just gotta crush it. Wait. Looks like they're powered by Kuvaki. Yes, it's powered by Kuvaki. Ooh. Yes, I had to wait until she figures it out. Go on, Finch! Just a little longer! 2 switches. It would have been better with music on. But oh well. There we go, go Finch! The hammer is yours! Smash that big guy into smithereens! Or pieces. Ooh!
Can't hide the truth. It all adds up.
Alright.
Transfixed.
Alright. I need to get powered up again.
Your blood! King Don Water Bomb!
Alright. Yes!
Laid bare.
Ow. Alright. Alright. I glow red, I pull blue. I don't even know why I'm just staying here. Final crush? Well, it was a defective product and... Oh, we were... What? How? Oh, Pyronos! This is what they call turning their own blade onto them. It seems I've miscalculated. The proof of the cognoscenti that you seek is in my hands. If you want that, follow me outside. I'll be waiting for you at the highest point of the Experimental Design Bureau. Yeah. Slowly walk away. Are we just gonna run and catch up to him? He ran away! That coward! Leave it to me! I'll go after him. How the... Well... Wait. Well! I guess I found my way out, my way through. I guess I found my way through. That's pretty cool, though. Alright. Let's catch up with her now. Huh. Huh. Already there. Oh, and the gates are closing. Ooh. Alright. Again, I guess this is how I get these other Lunoculuses, is by doing these quests. I don't know.
I'll make short work of you.
Ooh, what happened to the weather?
Mission.
Oi, oi.
Everlasting as the moon.
Nice. So what happened to the weather? Well, it looks like the storms are brewing. I can tell you that. Sorry, I made trouble for you again. We're used to this. We're used to it at this point. Now, if you ditched us or tried to shoo us off at this point, now that will make us mad. Okay then. Thank you for keeping me company. Hey, for a pretty lady like you, you deserve the traveler's favor. That's more like it. Speaking of, didn't that Raz guy say he'd meet us at the highest point? Why is the lift malfunctioning then? What shall we do? Do we try to fix it? Knocking on it a few times might do the trick. The Moonstriders are our best shot, I would assume. I don't think they'll manage that far up. If we had some other help, though. That scared Paimon! She thought it hit her for sure. Now we can jump up. Oh, true. We did something similar when we collected data for Vengel. But what about Nadochka? Oh, if we did that data with that one quest where he was trying to lift out that big old stupid satellite thing, we made a lot of jumps. Oh, so if we didn't do that, I guess maybe a different dialogue. You knew about this strange lightning too? A treasure hunter I met told me that jumping from where the lightning strikes to the top level should be a cinch with the Moonstriders. Should we go now? I mean, I need to do some prep first. Then I'll wait for you. Alright, this must be the point of no return. So let's find a way to enter the empowered state. Alright. For that... we need to get the cleaning pot here. Oh. I see. Cabbages. Sorry. Onwards and upwards. Alright, do we just, go here? Everything should be fine now. Let's go. Then I'll be off. Don't fall too far behind. Exiting the cleanup pot, and let's go and move. Alright, let's catch up with our little thief. Ready? Woo! Oh my goodness! Alright, for that. This seems more fun than ever. Alright. Oh look, we have an arena, a stadium for our final battle. Let's go. You know, I could have... If I would have done the other Cognoscenti in the other islands, this would be like the final thing here. But either way, I did it. I'm here. Alright, Rascal Figure. Let's finish this. Let us talk. You're damn huge, man. Finally made it up here. He's alone? Paimon thought he ran so fast because he was going to call for reinforcements. The ambush, perhaps. Then he will have a price to pay. Then he will have to pay the price for his arrogance. Looking down on us. Well, show him. I'll fight with you. If you want the proof of the Cognoscenti, you must defeat me first. That is, if you can. If you can indeed.
Use the force authorized.
Transfixed.
Oh, sorry, McQueen.
No more lies. Seek within. It all falls into place.
Oh, damn.
Laid bare.
He's taking a beating, I can tell you that. Nice try. Actually, you know what? Give me a moment. Oh yeah, it's the photo thing. Alright. Alright, let's go.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You want this?
Can't hide the truth. It all adds up.
Surge.
Overruled. This is where you fall. Laid bare.
Flash attack.
Can't hide the truth. No more lies. Let's see the mega.
My bad.
The deception ends here. It all adds up. Let's see the mega.
Transfixed.
Alright. Oh, you're healing back up, huh? I wonder how. Oh, second phase, okay. Oh, is he trying to control the lightning? Well,
Witness
again.
my rise.
Look, the rainbow. You want this?
Can't hide the truth.
Yeah. Oh, I do this one. Got you, son bitch.
Ding dong. A new moon rises.
It all adds up. Can't hide the truth. Seek within.
Alright.
Laid bare.
Look, the rainbow.
This is where you fall.
Wayne. The
Oh,
price
not again.
of leaving home.
It all falls into place.
Alright. You better not heal up again. Moruch.
Transfixed.
Yes! Nice. He is down for the count. Ah, we won! Now hand the proof over. Come and get it yourself. Paimon didn't expect you to defeat so easily. And there really weren't any reinforcements. This is good. Things going so smoothly. Okay, things going so smoothly makes me uneasy. Could this be the trigger for an bigger trap? I did say event. I meant even bigger trap. Didn't you say you'd get promoted if you brought the great treasure back to Schnechelgrad? Why are you giving us the proof so easily? Why are you giving us the proof so easily? When did I ever say that I would be the one to do that? Keeping the proof at the Design Bureau will bring nothing but trouble. As long as it stays here, there will be an endless swarm of rats coveting it, trying to infiltrate this supposedly impregnable stronghold, just like you lot. I am to guard the Design Bureau and to ensure its efficient operation, but orders from my superiors must be obeyed. This already constitutes insubordination, of course, but due to my failings, the proof of the Cognoscenti that we spent so much manpower to find was ultimately stolen by a petty thief. Now you can go back to Nasha Town, or wherever you want, to announce your victory. Did you lose to us on purpose? Listening to an opponent who has deep ties with the Harbingers brings no shame upon me. I'm impressed you managed to find such help. So you did know about us. Eh? I knew that you were exceptionally skilled, Goldfinch, but... a fool blessed with blind luck. I've always hated your kind. Forget it. Take the proof of the Cognoscenti. The Experimental Design Bureau will no longer devote manpower to searching for this accursed thing. We won't meet again. But if you insist on future unwelcome visitation, I'll show you what I'm really made of. So, he has a cool design. I like that. This curtain call is completely different from what I imagined, even with the proof of the Cognoscenti. I need some time to think about all this. Well, I guess there's more here. I could get... okay. So this might be a future boss arena, maybe? Who knows? Alright. Now, what is this? Examine the surveillance terminal. Let's switch the angle. Angle again. Ah, and there's a chest. But I'm not going to climb all the way up there just to get a chest. I could probably do it... Actually, I might as well just do it because I'm already here.
Search. Did they run from home too?
Biggest climb I've ever made just yet. And there's also that thing. Again, I'll just do it off recording. Alright, I'm done looting the place. If only he were the big bad governor oppressing the innocent, then I would have... Now I'm made to look like the unreasonable child. I'm sorry for dragging you into this farce. Say, do you really have connections to the Harbingers? That's a surprise. If you told me earlier, we could have been called Fervid the Thief Extraordinaire and her merry companions, or Paimon the Thief Extraordinaire and her merry companions. Something similar? Right, speaking of which, you should take the proof of the Cognoscenti, yes? It's much better in your hands than mine. So why do you sound so defeated all of a sudden? Yeah, why are you giving up already? And didn't something like this happen just a moment ago? You and that Raz whatever guy, you talk in circles around each other and act like everything's settled afterwards. And that makes Paimon feel kinda uneasy. Even if we did get the proof, it's like a sneeze that just won't come out. I just suddenly realized that, compared to Raskolnikov and all of you, I'm just an insignificant character in the story, like I've always been. I wish I could become Reed Miller, a true protagonist with an adventure to call my own. Someone who could claim the spotlight and receive the adoration of all. So I told myself that it was my destiny to become Reed Miller's successor, to turn my fantasy into reality. I came here in search of clues about the great treasure. Back in Nasha Town, Hidimbi gave me some clues on the proof of the Cognoscenti and said I was special. If she had chosen me, I was so happy at the time. But now that I think about it, how could I possibly have been the only one? She must have had other motives. All that talk about being Reed Miller's successor, about destiny and mission. They were never meant for me. I'm still just a pebble by the roadside. Worthless. Unnoticed. Hey, don't overthink it. Do what makes you happy. You write your own story. Yeah, how does that saying go? Everyone's the protagonist of their own story. So what's wrong with us being Natochka the Extraordinaire and her merry companions in your story? But like we agreed, Snowy Owl is the character who embodies wisdom and beauty, and who's just the slightest bit mysterious. It's a role made for Paimon. As for Traveler, Goldfinch, she could be the beautiful and cool character. I envy you, Paimon. I wish I could think that way. Do you have any tips on finding happiness? Well, Paimon's happy just being with Fervid. Whether it's eating chicken mushroom skewers in the wild or feasting in a fancy restaurant, it's all good as long as it's done with her. So if I want to be happy like you, Paimon, I need a companion like Traveler. That doesn't sound right. Why do you always have to imitate others, Natochka? You just have to be yourself. Everyone has a chance to become a Reed Miller's successor, but only you can be you. But if I'm just being myself, would I actually deserve it? To be a brilliant character in people's eyes? Or a special someone? Hey, why are you still going on about this? It doesn't matter what others think. Paimon doesn't get why you keep worrying over it. Even if you're not someone special someone or big name, you can still be happy. So you think none of that matters? That's really broad-minded, Paimon. Broad-minded? Yeah, that's right. That's the secret to happiness. Paimon could drop insightful lines too. Well, since you think none of that matters, then, Traveler, would you become my best companion? I don't expect to be your special someone, but... Wait a minute! The best companion? That won't do! That title belongs to Paimon, right? You talk the talk, but can't walk the walk, Paimon. Natochka, are you making fun of Paimon? Since you're already feeling well enough to joke around, and here Paimon was just a tiny bit worried about you. Quick, say thank you to Paimon. Thank you, Paimon, and thank you too, Fervid. Snowy Owl, Goldfinch, you're both my dear companions. Yeah. By the way, what are your plans after this, and the proof of the Cognoscenti? I'll let you take the proof this time. You've earned it, but if we cross paths elsewhere in the future, don't expect any mercy from me, alright? It's the chalice. So, we'll be rivals next time we meet. The two of us are formidable rivals to have, you know? It's a shame we can't become best companions, but I'll work hard to become your greatest rival instead. Just you wait and see. Alright, so that is it for that one here. Wait. Discover. But what did I discover? I discovered... Who? So is he a hidden boss or something like that? He might be a hidden boss. Maybe. If I go back here, will he spawn in? Probably right now, but... Wait a minute. Yeah, so... Wait a minute. So... What if I see it here, then? Will I see it here? No, I don't think I will see it. Alright. Can't see Novotsgrad from here. So, about Novokaitsagrad. I felt stifled while I left there, but now that I've left, I find myself missing it. This is the first time I've been so far from home. I thought there would be plenty of Fae living in other places too, like back home. Even Nesograd has its fair share of them. But then I ended up in Nod Krai, and haven't seen a single one of them. Paimon also said she isn't a Fae. It's got nothing to do with the climate here, right? There's no snowstorms here, and you won't be left without options if you're caught without a stove in the wild. Oh, and I even saw someone drinking liquor from Novokaitsegrad in Nod Krai. We're known for our liquor industry as much as our mining industry, but still, seeing stuff from home makes me feel sentimental. Alright, so what about Raskolnikov? Him. He used to be the best and favorite student of my father's. I guess he's made a name for himself now that he's with the Fatui. I used to admire him too. I wanted to be like him, but I guess no matter how hard I try, I can never beat him. I used to think he didn't care about me at all, but this time I could feel his hostility. Wonder why. And that comment about me being arrogant, no idea where that came from. Alright, so I think I could explore more of this facility here, but I feel like I should explore a lot more about the Cognoscenti, because I think we got 3 pieces now. Yeah, we got 3 pieces now. So I better figure out where I could find the other 2. And I think it starts in Nasha Town. But I'm going to take a break for a bit, and I will be right back. Hey everyone, Forever2 here, and welcome back to Genshin Impact for a continuation. Actually, you know what? I shouldn't have made that introduction. Let's start again. Okay, so at this point, I have done the main world quest in Pyramida, or what's it called? The Void Sea Outlook, or Wave Chaser Plain, or Ashfell Peak. This northern region of Nod Krai. And I kind of explored a bit, maybe, but I haven't gotten to this point, or this point as well. So, what I'm going to be doing is, I think, when I stumble upon here while exploring, I hear the words, prepare for the apocalypse. And I asked my friend who played this about what should I do next. And how do I find this quest? It's kind of interesting that I can either that I can hear this, like, what is this thing here? I keep hearing the words prepare for the apocalypse or anything. I think I better just explore more here. And there it is. Look at that. I got near that, and there it is right there. Alright. Welcome to Bunker, the Apocalypse. The Apocalypse, huh? I think it's these things are speaking to me. Welcome to the bunker at the end of the apocalypse. Collect your ID card from the auto distribution, blah 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 blah, and never let me finish reading it out loud. That's an ancient terminal, huh? Alright. Welcome to bunker number redacted. Friends from afar. If you're listening to this recording, it means that the apocalypse is imminent. Whoa! Paimon almost died of fright! She didn't realize this thing could talk! Whoa, 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 whoa! Paimon's missing something. Did it just say something super scary that went over Paimon's head? I think she mentioned the apocalypse. Oh, nothing scary, just that the apocalypse is coming. Oh, it's just the apocalypse! That's a big weight off of Paimon's chest. Except, obviously, it's not! I can't even yell. Sorry. I can't do Paimon's screeching. How can you be so casual about it? That tone you sound like you're announcing we're having chicken mushroom skewers for breakfast. Can it? Fortunately, you have found this bunker, and we are grateful to have you here, together in the bunker, at the end of the apocalypse. Please use this key card. The lift connects safe. Take to the bunker. Hey, a free bunker, a free fallout bunker. Hey, let's go. Whoa, did the mechanism just break? All that fuzzy noise drowned out her voice. Paimon couldn't hear what she was saying. Hiccups. Paimon can't figure out what this place is. Traveler, why don't we go inside and take a look? I guess we have no choice but to take a said look, I believe. So, do we just enter the bunker? Yes, we can. Tier 1 bunker access card. Key card obtained from a peculiar terminal on the west side of Pyramida. So I guess another civilization, I guess? I'm not sure. It's a free follow bunker. Let's go. Welcome. Okay. 2. The Apocolypse bunker. Weird. Yeah, access approved. Initiating bunker drive system. What the hell is going on? Unregistered resonance detected. Initiating standard safety inspection protocol. Scan complete. Multiple dangerous items detected. For the safety of other residents, please place all weapons and dangerous items into the designated receptacles. It wants us to hand over our weapons? I apologize for any inconvenience. The purpose of confiscating dangerous items is to ensure the absolute safety of the bunker's residents. Your items will be safely stored. You can retrieve your belongings when you leave. If you have any safety concerns, please rest assured the bunker is equipped with the most advanced Apocolypse purification system available. Okay, red texts means something. You will encounter no danger here. Lies and bullshit. In the name of the Professor Redacted, I guarantee that no matter what monsters rage beyond the sky's veil, they will not infiltrate our Elysium. Beyond the sky's veil? Aren't we at the bottom of the sea? Oh, Paimon gets it. It's like those novels in Nasha Town. The Apocalypse is talking about aliens coming to invade Teyvat. You should really stop reading those trashy pulp fiction novels. Well, that doesn't sound entirely impossible. So that's what's going on. Maybe Skirk knows more. I mean, you really gotta stop trashy. Paimon was only joking. Even if there were invaders from beyond the sky, they wouldn't invade a place like this. Would they? Besides, since... Hiccups. Or, I'm about to yawn. Since it's a safe bunker, it seems reasonable to take our weapons off for now, right? Unless they're secretly doing bad things in here, like Fallout. I know what this means. We find ourselves in a terminal. Gives us a key to a bunker that says Apocalypse incoming, or whatever you call it. Then the whole thing is, please hand over your weapons so you wouldn't be in danger. But the danger is that I tried playing Fallout New Vegas, and I think I'm on the part where like I'm at the White Glove Hotel. Yeah. Oh wait, that's not the White Glove Hotel. I meant no, that's not it. But let's just say if all places in the Vegas Strip tells us to confiscate our weapons, and the danger is the fact that the White Glove Society are cannibals, like deliberately providing really yucky food, or occasionally breaking the water purifier on purpose, or locking the main entrance and trapping everyone inside forever. Please be assured, this bunker is designed to provide absolute safety. All residents are free to leave at any time they wish. Well, since the mysterious mechanism says it's all above board, Paimon thinks we should trust it. Right, Traveler? I think this might be the biggest mistake we ever made. Thank you for your cooperation. All dangerous items have been collected. Scan complete. No threats detected. Standard safety inspection protocol complete. Welcome to the bunker at the end of the Apocalypse. So... yeah, we got our swag look here. But seriously, what the fuck am I looking at? What is this? Well, Paimon almost had a heart attack. Why did that alarm go off the second we walked in? Why did we take a closer look at the terminal? We might be able to find something useful. What? This is how it ends. We stumble upon a bunker. What the fuck is this? No. It's 5 Nights in Genshin. No, tell me I'm playing FNAF. Do not tell me I'm about to play FNAF. Access granted. Welcome to the bunker terminal. Access terminal server. There's a map, security cameras, and all that stuff. Let me see. This looks like a map of the bunker, but the key card we got. Pardon me. You got last time seems to only give us access to Research Zone 1. So let's check the status of Research Zone 1. Generating status report. Please wait. Research Zone 1. Warning. High concentrations of abyssal contamination detected. Current risk of overflow extreme. Apocalypse purification system blocked. Maintenance protocol personnel have been dispatched and died. Time elapsed since previous maintenance request. Error standard hours. Please do not panic, residents. Stay calm and wait supervisory instructions. This purification system is completely useless. Yes. Okay, Paimon thinks she understands now. The Apocalypse is actually abyssal contamination, right? This bunker was built to keep out the abyss, but the contamination inside ended up being worse than anything out there. I mean, it looks like it failed to keep out the abyss. Are you sure there isn't more to the story? Paimon doesn't know. But if we don't do anything, the abyssal contamination could spill out. Paimon thinks our only choice is to deal with the problem ourselves. I guess we could take a look around at Research Zone 1. Let's go. And I want to see if I can check. Oh. Okay, so... Oh! I thought I was playing Five Nights at Freddy's or Five Nights in Genshin Impact, but hey, I think there was a game like this. And is there okay, I guess we better look around here. Checking supplies. What are you doing? I guess nothing more.
A reward on the road.
Hang on. I don't think I can open that door. What the fuck? How? Well, looks like this thing is bust. Well, let's open this. Okay, so we get a fallout bunker. Inside bunkers are many experimental subjects, or many experiments going on. Like Fallout, I know this. Eek, a rift town! What's like that? Okay, we don't have any weapons, but that purification system had better do its job. I couldn't read. Damage logs. So, senior researcher Gracina Miliko experimental report. Targeted plant breeding based on phenotypic variation, as documented in Professor H. Oh God. Verkrotsky's experimental records prior to the apocalypse. Kuvaki exerts a cataclysmic effect on the growth of certain plants, including developmental mutations that result in phenotypes that are more attuned to Kuvaki. It is conceivable that, through artificial regulation of the mutation process, novel plant varieties with a high affinity for Kuvaki could be developed selectively, analogous to photosynthesis. These plants would autonomously accumulate Kuvaki from their environment, thereby eliminating potential abyssal corruption. Preliminary experiments indicate that the most phenotypic traits of the controlled variants are heritable. A request was submitted to Supervisor Morozov to modify the existing ventilation system by adding pipelines for Kuvaki delivery. Circulation will be maintained by these newly bred plants, currently unnamed. Although Supervisor Morozov appeared to hold out little hope that we might return to the post-apocalyptic world outside, which is entirely understandable, he nevertheless approved the modification plan. Now, just by opening the valves, we will have a continuous supply of Kuvaki that can be recycled. The people, especially the children who followed us here, should not remain in the bucket forever. One day, they, or their children, will discover a new world that has not yet been destroyed. By then, these flowers will help them purify the pitch-black corruption, allowing them to walk proudly under the azure sky. Well, more experimental logs if we can find those. Well, let's look around if I can find more. Okay, that's all the notes I can find. Alright, let us repair. Okay, should we activate this thing? Might as well activate the purification system. Oh! It worked. Koltenikov. Please proceed to the secondary purification device to complete the repair process. Okay. Okay. You know, I always play Fallout 76. That's the only Fallout game I've played. But I started to play Fallout 3 in my own time. I think it's pretty damn good.
I'll keep this close.
So we activate certain things. So they made a Kuvaki sprinkler system that activates certain traits and plants. That's what we've been seeing. Maybe instead of just activating the quest, we just gotten to do this first. Maybe. But I'd rather do the story first, then do this later. And what the... Well, hey, you okay? What is this? Maintenance worker recording. For the sake of His Majesty the Tsar's mercy, little one, make sure you record these words properly and bring them to Grasina. Everything Morozov said was a lie. From the very beginning, he only meant to have us killed. So Rotwang's plan could move forward. I realized it too late. Do not let him find you, as he did me. Take the children and escape. The world outside has not been destroyed. So the Professor Rotwang. This is probably one of his experimental sites, I believe. Rocks enveloped in Kuvaki. So an ordinary stone, since it was enveloped by pure Kuvaki energy, can be absorbed and thrown, though it may seem capable of only shattering fragile structures. With careful consideration, it may have some ingenious application yet. In other words, I destroyed already weakened crates with
reward
rock.
On the road.
So Rotwang has done an evil experiment here as well. Backup components. Okay, spare bunker hand wheel. I guess we might need that sooner or later. Okay. Let's look around. Hang on a second.
I'll keep
Let's
this
see.
close.
Note clipped in a book. To Miss Gracina, if you find this note, please come meet me in the tool room. Master Thief Reed Miller. So he was here as well. I think at the time of the Tsar, whatever it is, I guess it's some hidden history, another ancient civilization in Nod Krai. Or at least in Shasnaya. Before it became Shasnaya. Letter from the supervisor. Please rest assured, Miss Christina, I will do everything in my power to ensure that those injured in the monster attack receive the most appropriate treatment. As for the children who have unfortunately fallen ill, I will instruct the medical department to spare no effort in their care. We will, of course, not abandon a single one of our comrades. However, before eliminating those detestable monsters, I intend to release them into our experimental area to test the purifying effects of your new plant strains. I'm sure you understand that this is for the greater good. I give you my word, in my own name, such containment breaches will not happen again. I feel like he's lying. I feel like he is lying through his teeth. So, let's see, there's another handle there, another valve there. And I guess we gotta repair them. Hopefully not in a certain order, thank God. Hopefully. There's 4. Okay. I guess we better go by what the camera just tells us to. Okay. Alright. Paimon doesn't like this at all. Keep it caught up. Well, it looks like we either gonna have to avoid them or confront them. Unfortunately... Oh, this is unfortunate. This is unfortunate. Destroy chest to attract the monsters. Okay. No. Alright. Okay, I guess a stealth mission is beyond a stealth mission, I guess. Shit. Oh, damn. Oh, for fuck's sake, come on. Can I go through, at least go through? Right. Right. Yo, it's Metal Gear Genshin again. Alright. Yeah, bloodstained log. I've been tricked. I've been tricked. I've been tricked. There's no treasure. There was never any damn treasure in this cursed place. That signal was deliberately set as bait. I should have known. The terminal was placed in such an obvious spot. If there really was treasure here, we would have heard all about this place in Town. But no one has ever mentioned it. I mean, no one who's been here has lived to tell about it. The door is sealed, and the elevator has left. I guess only activating this, some unrecognizable vulgar word, purification system from the outside can reopen the door. There's no way out. No way out ever again. I'm going to die here. I don't want to die here. I shouldn't have joined the Sea Hook gang. I should have taken the work from those overfed and self-indulgent Fontanians instead. I'll redacted anyone. I don't care how many it takes. I don't care who redacted. As long as I don't die here. I don't want to die here. This water. These plants seem edible. I'm going to survive. I have to survive. Sooner or later, some unlucky bastard will be lured here by that signal again. When he opens the door, I'll grab my knife and shake him. Take his belongings and escape this place. I will survive. I won't starve to death here. I won't die. I won't die. Something's not right. Come to think of it, since I came in, I haven't seen a single redacted. No, this isn't right. I couldn't possibly be the first person to wander into this place. If that signal has been broadcasting all this time, then plenty of people must have come in already. There are plenty of marks carved by treasure hoarders in the corners of the walls, too, though I can't make any sense of what they mean. Could it be that they're still... Yeah, the diary entry stops here, with the last word mysteriously left half-written. So, things are not looking good. Anyway. Ooh. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna have to let this guy pass through here. Oh, hell no. You're kidding me. Alright, we're going to go here. Damn it. Alright. Alright. Please go away, please go away, please go away. Oh! Oh! Oh, okay, okay. Oh, ow! I failed to escape. Fuck. Woo! Okay. Fuck you, assholes! Oh my god. Alright. Damn. Now I know what happens if I get caught by them again. Alright. Maintenance complete. Apocalypse purification system operating normally. Key card unlocked. Don't forget to retrieve your key card. Have a wonderful day. I guess we unlocked level 2. Huh? Looking closely, this card seems to be a bit different color from the one we got earlier. Paimon doesn't know who left it here, but we should take it. Maybe we can find its owner. Alright, there doesn't seem to be anyone else here. Finders keepers, huh, Paimon? Finders keepers.
I'll keep this close.
Finders keepers, Paimon. Finders keepers. Alright, we can activate it again and see what else we've missed by notes and everything here. That was frustrating as hell, though. Stealth missions be damned, I have no weapons on me. That's what sucks even more. Anyway. Alright, so... we can go back in and read the notes here, but I didn't have the time. So we've been over here as well. Alright, mentioned it earlier. Alright. Onwards to onwards, I guess. Oh. Oh. Alright. Alright. Let's see. How about this?
Is this an answer from this world?
Okay. Man. That's obviously a branch to something. I guess contamination is breached here. I'm not sure what else I can find notes here. Either those robots have recordings here and there. Alright, we've already brought ourselves here. I'm gonna keep on saying stuff that don't make sense to me. Yeah, did I actually, yeah, return to sender. That's what the quest is called. Alright, let's return to the console. Oh. Maintenance order for Research Zone 1 complete. Expected duration exceeded by 3,942,176 hours. Oh my, how much is that? Hang on. Is that in years? So how long is that? Maybe 500 years ago, maybe. Report of negligent conduct has been issued to the supervisory authority, which no longer exists. How many hours? Well, Paimon can only remember the first number. How many others were there after that 3? Access updated. Senior Technician Koltonikov, welcome to the Bunker Access Terminal server. Huh? Does this thing think we're the maintenance workers sent to repair the purification system? Paimon guesses that means we can access more places now. Let's see. This one appears to be Research Zone 2. Alright, generating status report. Please wait. Research Zone 2 warning. High concentrations of abyssal contamination and signs of the ultimate calamity have been detected. Apocolypse purification system damage. Senior Technician Koltonikov, please proceed to perform repairs under the protection of a guard escort. A guard escort? Paimon doesn't see any guards around here. Wait a second. What did it say has been detected? It sounded like some sort of abyssal monster. Keep me safe, guard Captain Paimon. Paimon will keep you safe, is what guard Captain Paimon would say if she had a weapon. Unfortunately, you'll have to watch your own back. But if the apocalypse is actually just an abyssal monster, then it's probably the source of this place's contamination. If we could take it down, the abyssal contamination here should be cleaned up once and for all, right? Traveler, let's head to Research Zone 2. Right. Again, this just feels like we're playing Five Nights at Freddy's. Alright. Alright, let's just head to Research Zone 2. Ow! I think I poked my hand somewhere and just got cut. Ow. Especially the webs. Alright. Oh wait. Let's see. I think this is locked. Watering the flowers. What the hell just happened? Okay. What is this? Messily written notes. This is a secret mission that only me and Big Sis Gracina know about. Once these flowers grow up, little Penny will come back to play with us. Gracina said she's just sick and needs a So she said she's just sick and needs to rest for a while. When the flowers grow taller than my knees, she'll recover. So we mustn't cry. We need to listen to Uncle Morozov and be very good children. There's no sun here, but the lights up there are just as warm and cozy. As long as we water them with that shimmering water every day, These flowers will surely grow quickly. Grow faster, please. I miss her. I'm thinking that Morozov actually did something horrible to her. And he's making children do stuff for him. Which is not good at all. Okay, you said watering these flowers. Yeah. Do I have to hit with something with it? No? So, what can I hit it with, though? There's a puzzle here, too, but what am I supposed to hit it with? I don't know why I have this. Other than breaking some crates. Why do I have this, though? Alright. Oh, damn it. Oh! Come on. Just climb up here, damn it. Did not mean to do that. I think I'm supposed to take this with me, I think. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, for crying out loud. How far can I take this with me? I think I'm supposed to hit something with this rock, I think. I want to solve that puzzle, then. Like... I know I'm supposed to hit something here, maybe? Ah, there we go! Haha! I have to hit it right smack on the crack.
I'll keep this close.
I literally have to hit it right in the crack. Alright. Oh! What are you doing? Lemaine! Stop that! You're embarrassing yourself. And me. Okay. Down here. Oh, I got a bigger rock. Alright, let's see. An even bigger rock. So, what can I do here, maybe? Oh, wait. It's just a rock. Wait a minute. If I do this... Aha! I need to do something here, right? What if I just make a big old crack here? Nothing? Alright, let's figure this out. Let me see. Right. Oh boy, so we need to figure out how to... I think what I need to do... I need to... Alright, I think we can take this here. Get a little closer here. Can I move over here? Yes, there we go. Alright, 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 alright. Alright. Let's see. I can move through the cracks here, I think, since they're already there. Anything else broken? Not sure why. Communications log. Secure communication channel established. Access granted. Wishing you a wonderful day, Researcher Kazina. To Supervisor R.M. Morozov. I hereby submit the final evaluation on the purifying effects of the new plant variety, hereinafter referred to as the experimental plant, on abyssal corruption. Please consider this letter my most formal request. After months of controlled experiments, we have confirmed that the experimental plants demonstrate exceptional efficiency in processing high concentration of abyss corruption and redacted waste materials. In experimental site number 2, the specimen successfully blocked all abyssal corruption originating from outside the bunker within a short time frame, reflecting it in a pure, redacted form, thereby efficiently eliminating the monsters that had previously been extremely difficult to deal with. There is no doubt that this is an unprecedented breakthrough. I am deeply grateful for the opportunity you have given us. This success is as much yours as it is ours. However, I must also report the significant latent risks associated with such experiments. As I have repeatedly emphasized before, potential scenarios in which apocalyptic contamination could be released. The incidence of personnel casualties resulting from the escape of abyssal monsters are all beyond the scope of our ability to subjective control. Among the most recent victims was even a child under years old. I think it's very young. I think that kid's very young. I am fully aware that Pava's death from illness was in no way a tragedy you wished to witness, and that you exerted every effort to save that child. However, as long as experiments of this nature continue to advance, the risk of contamination leakage will only grow more severe. Our responsibility is to erect a barrier that shields humanity from catastrophe. Under no circumstances should we seek to test the limits of that darkness. Forgive my bluntness, but the continuation of these experiments has become entirely meaningless. Unless your attention, if I may speak frankly, is simply to permit even more otherworldly entities to pour into our bunker. Based on the aforementioned reasons, and on behalf of the research team, I hereby submit the following request. Immediately cease all further testing of the purification system. Thoroughly eliminate all abyssal life experimental specimens in our custody. Ensure that no monster collection activities are conducted in any form. Please approve as soon as possible. Sincerely, Researcher G. Mikulo. Gracina, I think. I hope I said that name right. I'm not going to get this right. I'm not going to get Russian names right. And I'm guessing that Morozov is not the kind of guy that likes to play nice. Like, he would rather keep this experiment going to pursue his own ambition. If I were to think that. Road. So, ancient recording? No, I won't doubt your words, Mr. Bry Reed Miller. The fact that you are here is proof that you were not lying. Even if I can't prove it, I choose to believe in the side that gives people hope. Actually, Brahe and Reed Miller are not meant to be used together. Oh, forget it. What a beautiful lady like you can call me whatever you like. Just as I said earlier, I'm here to hunt down Rotwang's dogs. It's an honor to have you assisting me. Please don't thank me yet, Mr. Bray Reed Miller. Even if I've already sent word to him, there is no guarantee he will agree to meet me. I still don't understand why would he tell such a lie to. What is it, Miss Gracina? It's nothing. For some reason, the recorder here was not turned off. It would be troublesome if Morozov noticed. I'm shutting it down now. Right. Okay, so... Alright, with that, I've searched everywhere, and let's see what we can move on to. Oh wait, I forgot to notice a chest.
A reward on the road.
Alright. Alright, what is this one too? Why is that here? These claw marks, they're from a rift town, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. There we go. Right.
reward on the road.
Alright. It's a lot of maintenance bots here. It's a lot of robots here. Claw marks too. You guys hear this, right? Debug? Alright. To Supervisor M.R.M. Morozov. Another person redacted died. How many more deaths do you want to see? Stop this redacted experiment immediately, or I will redact it. You're redacted and feed it to redacted. I know you saw it, Morozov. Stop playing dead. She's getting real pissed off. She's getting really pissed off now. And with good reason. Keep calm and carry on, it says. Let the world outside burn in the apocalypse. We will endure. Okay. This has gone weird and more weird. Stop moving, damn it. I guess we better just jump over. Whoa! That was scary! Please be careful! Yeah, this is actually turning into a horror show now, huh? Do you ever worry that the apocalypse might leak into the bunker? Such a society be a sign of contamination? Oh! You son of a clanker. Okay. Sorry.
A reward on the road.
I recently just got through playing some sessions with a friend of mine playing Helldivers 2. We're finally got to play Cyberstand, which is chaotic as hell. You're gonna be broken too, aren't you? Well, this is effectively becoming a horror game, if it is a horror game. 5 Nights at Genshin Impact. Well, I guess these must be the specimens that we're talking about. Abnormal, abnormal, abnormal. I'm carrying this with me. Marvel at the foresight of Professor Rutwing. Even as the apocalypse has swept over mankind, this beacon of humanity still burns bright. Right, okay. I am seriously considering this dude is nuts. This dude is insane. Freaking nuts. Oh, great. What do we have here now? Apocalypse purification. How is this even remotely normal? I guess. Oh. Okay. Here we go. Smash that open. Yeah. Come on, you son of a bitch. All right. I gotta let us smash Kuvaki spots. Come on. Ooh. Come on. Woo. Ha Take that! Take that! Yes! Ha 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 ha! Woo! Alright.
I'll keep this close.
Woo! Alright. Let's see the ancient terminal. Maintenance complete. Apocalypse purification system operating normally. Key card unlocked. Don't forget to retrieve your key card. Have a wonderful day. Screw you. A gold key this time. This key card's golden. That terminal report before mentioned signs of a large monster activity in Research Zone 2. There's no way it could be talking about the one we just saw, right? Surely? Pama doesn't get it. For now, let's head back to the terminal and see what this card unlocks. Maybe level 2. Maybe level 2, and we've gotten stuff as well. Alright, let's see what else is here. Iris Moon Seal. Alright, let's see. Investigate. Nothing more. This is trash, and communication log. Alright, to Supervisor R.M. Morozov. I apologize, Supervisor Morozov, for losing control of my emotions earlier. To ensure the survival of this post-apocalyptic bunker, I would like to have a proper conversation with you in person. Sincerely, Senior Researcher G. Mukolo. And she's probably going to not live. I assume she's not going to live, apparently. Yeah, this feels like a normal freaking bunker exploration in Fallout. We've seen a whole lot of crazy. An insane amount of crazy. A lot of bunk beds.
A reward on the road.
Alright. Ragged notebook. Notes filled with dense, highly technical botanical theory. Unfortunately, besides the Amurda scholars in Sumeru, few might be able to make sense of it. I don't know. Yeah. I have a question. If there aren't any other characters I have in my roster that can actually, I do have Tainari, who is an expert in botany. He'll probably know what this means if we just change it to him. Too bad we're just still the traveler. Ancient recording. Mr. Bray Reed Miller has quietly escorted the children who are still alive out of the facility. He said he knows an eccentric old hunter, and that he is also an old acquaintance of the newly appointed priestess of the Frostmoon Scions. I believe the title was something like Moon Chanter. Both are willing to protect those children. Neither has asked for anything in return. Morozov has noticed a thing. Morozov never noticed a thing. He probably stopped caring about them a long time ago. There's nothing left to worry about, so before we go to meet him, let's share one last drink, as we always do. A toast to the dead. From those soon to die, please forgive my foolishness all these years. So, he did rescue the children. Experimental staff record. Let's see. This appears to be an attendance log for research staff. For some reason, as time goes on, fewer and fewer names seem to appear. I'm guessing that he likes to do live experiments. And assuming that laws are expected in his recipe. Whoa! The world outside is just gone! The abyss gobbled it up! Paimon, what the hell are you talking about? Stop with your nonsense, please. Okay, I think we'd gone this way before. Well, that's everything here. Yeah, the music's going real good with the horror theme. Access updated. Senior Researcher Christina, welcome to the Bunker Access Terminal server. Hey, it looks like that keycard we just picked up still works. Which makes Paimon think this Christina person must have been a pretty big deal. They seem to have had access to the entire bunker. It looks like the only place we haven't been to yet is the supervisory office. If that Apocolypse thing is still hanging around, this is the only place it could be. Paimon thinks that whatever it is, it's probably not that scary, since scary things wouldn't want to hide from us. I mean, we better keep our eyes peeled. We never underestimate an enemy. Everything should want to hide from us. Yeah, we're experienced adventurers after all. Even without weapons, the traveler can take down any monster with just a bish bash boosh. Alright, let's go check out the supervisory office. Alright, so floor 3. Floor 3 is the last thing we need to go to. And I'm guessing that this is where the crazy happens. It's time to meet the Overseer, who has run a immoral experimentation with the Abyss. Okay. That just confirms it that this place is the very source of it. Yeah, it just wants to keep us away. Ooh, right. Christina? You backstabby snake! How dare you show yourself before me! Whoa, traveler, watch out! That monster seems to have been blurred out! No, you're not Christina! I can't detect your scent! What are you? A living being? Or another spirit flying aimlessly across the bedfelled sky? No living creature can enter this grave. Their grave! Our grave! Answer me! Did Professor Waht send you here? Has my master forgiven me? Are you the Apocolypse? Waht is dead, and you're next. Apocolypse? Apocolypse! Look at the world out there! The Apocolypse has already descended upon us! Young Solovey tried to stop it, and Bray, who impersonated Reed Miller, even that treacherous snake Christina, she tried to stop it too. But their efforts were all in vain. It came. It still came. My master, Professor Waht, reduced that pathetic world to ashes with the Sampo. After all that destruction, thus bunkers all remains, isolated amid the befouled sky. You think the world has been destroyed? The world outside is nothing but a casket for things beyond their time. I know not from whence you came, but I have already broken free of the celestial shell. No longer I to suffer the shackles of gravity and fate. And you are no servant of my master, yet neither are you just another fool. Will you join us, become one with our flesh and our blood, or will you welcome death right here? Join or die. The world hasn't been destroyed. You're at the bottom of the sea. Enough! Cease your vicious lies, vile desecrator. My master could not deceive me. We exist amid the bedfound sky. Let them be interred in the ruins of that extinguished world. Only we shall continue our existence amid the befouled sky. Master, bear witness. You know what I'm thinking, guys, right now? What will happen if I choose the other dialogue, maybe? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the video right here, maybe? And see if I could choose the other options. So I'll be right back in a few seconds. Okay, so we're back here. I'm not sure if the conversation ended or whatnot, but let's say this. I'm going to answer this right here. Waht is dead, and you're next. So we've already known it. I just want to know what this is. I thought I was the only one who could deceive those fools with such crude lies. I didn't expect you to use my own tricks against me. Don't think you can fool me. Do you think you can fool us? Professor Waht can never die. No, never. Otherwise, how could Waht have been destroyed? And how could we be drifting amid the bedfoul sky? Again, Waht hasn't been destroyed. You're at the bottom of the sea. Okay. There's no other way. Traveler, let's try using these plants to deal with it. So, in other words, even if we try to, like... Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. The other two options are just immediately skipping the other dialogue. Skipping the whole segment, the whole other type of lore. Maybe. Lore, I guess. I just wanted to see if there are other options. So we just get other options here. And I think that's a unique dialogue as well. Alright, so we gotta defeat the ultimate calamity. Alright, let's see. Come on. Alright. Let's go. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Alright. Alright. Come here, some bitch. Alright. This is a boss fight here. Let's go. The music's getting good, I can tell you that. Right. Oh! What the hell is that? Oh yeah, I think I encountered that beast before. What are you? Yeah, spire shrooms. Spire shrooms. Well, thanks, guy. Thanks, little guy. Thanks, little man. Alright, come on. Come on. Oh! Oh! Okay. Come on. Stare at me, and I'll stare right back. Oh, okay. Nice. Still more. Come on. Have you eyes got enough? I mean, I like the attention of being stared at here, guys, but I don't like you like that. Yeah, with that, this dude has been dealt with. Woo! Nice. And I think the source of the problems I've gotten has been rid of. That's that dealt with. What an annoying little... It seemed convinced Waht was destroyed, and we were outside the sky. Just forget about that idiot, right? It looks like we've dealt with that thing, whether it was an apocalypse or just the abyss. All thanks to the mandragoras. Yeah, and we better give credit to that researcher named Christina, right? Paimon wonders what happened to her. Alright, that just about wraps up everything. Huh? Wait, what's this? To Miss Christina, should you ever wish to leave this place, please give this item to a member of the treasure hoarders. They will guide you to me, Master Thief Reed Miller. It's a cognoscenti. It's a proof of cognoscenti. Proof of the cognoscenti? What's that doing in a place like this? And it looks like it was left by Reed Miller himself. This means we're one step closer to the great treasure. Hee hee hee. Paimon can't wait to find out what it is. Yeah. Alright. Alright. The Raven's Legacy. To go to Pyramida to look for clues. And that is part of the east of the moon, west of the sun. I think that's all about the cognoscenti proof. And can I just say, can we talk to this guy? Yeah, look at this thing. By the way, I marked a little spot on the map, like right here. I encountered this thing, and this was a unique boss as well. Maybe a legend, I assume. Alright, so one last thing. Let's go ahead and act... Wait, you know what? Give me a moment.
A reward on the
Let's
road.
activate... Let's just get everything here before I forget. And... Oh, look. It's another thing. Bunker number 0. Add to the archive. Alright, so let's go ahead and examine the terminal. And see... Oh, it's just a terminal to activate this thing, so... Yeah. Let's just get the hell out of here. Hey. Yeah, is there anything else here? Nothing to grab? Okay. You retrieve your weapon from the... Finally can finally breathe fresh air. It was so stuffy in there. Alright, so... We ended that quest with a bang here. And now we've activated, I believe, the final part of the quest. The Raven's Legacy. So... I guess we better head back to Pyramida to look for clues. That was fun. After all that, there's never was an apocalypse to begin with. Everything out here is just fine and dandy. So I'm guessing that creature that we dealt with was none other than Morozov. Yeah, Morozov. Yeah. Traveling merchant. Yeah. Master of the Night Wind, of course. Okay, I could probably just take this with me as well. Let's see. Bunch of goods. Right, alright. Actually, let's just get everything from you. I just wanted to see what you got on here. I need all that. Honestly, I need all this. Yeah, I need all this. Okay, so it wasn't just like that one guy over there, so... Holy hell, it's you! Tolfin! What are you doing here? Fantastic! Just the duo I was waiting for. Huh? How did you know we would come here? Have you been following us since we parted at Blue Ember Lake? I was only joking. I came back to visit my parents and just so happened to be returning errands here in Pyramida when I spotted the two of you. Paimon sees. Huh? So you have family here? What's strange about that? Just like a raven is born with raven parents, people don't magically appear out of thin air. That's not what Paimon meant. Though, come to think of it, we're not really that close. And Paimon can see how it was kind of a personal question. Can I ask a question that isn't so personal? Good idea. Tolvin knows everyone and everything. He just might have the info we need. So you recount the experiences searching for and finding the proofs of the Cognoscenti after leaving Blue Ember Lake. So Tolfin, do you have any idea where the last proof of the Cognoscenti might be? I do have a few thoughts. However, seeing as it's fervid, she'll probably be fine. From everything I've heard about your adventures, I believe she should be able to overcome the trial. There's another trial. It isn't going to be impossible, right? Of course not. Sorry if I get close. Of course not. Besides, I have total confidence in your ability, Traveler. The last proof of the Cognoscenti is actually with my grandmother. I'm on my way to visit her now. Why don't you tag along? Seriously? What are the chances? Tolfin's grandmother? What do you think she's like, Traveler? Do you think she's the kind of sweet old lady who loves to tell stories? She does tell stories, but never mind. You'll see when we get there. I'm gonna bet that it might be Christina. I'm just gonna make a guess that she either might be related to Christina or maybe is related to Christina. I think. Alright. What the hell? Yo, it's a wolf spirit.
Transfixed. Everlasting
What
as
is
the
this?
moon. Laid bare.
I might just do more quests, I think.
Go on.
Ding dong, Mimi.
Transfixed.
The deception ends here.
Yeah, that was a strange town indeed. I think earlier when I
What
came
greater
here...
pleasure is there than the
Hey,
unexpected?
right away! That way! Yeah, I was gonna go over there anyway. So it's a wolf. Ooh. Alright. Just another beast to be destroyed, huh? The hell is that supposed to mean? Unknown day... Oh no. Abyssal monsters are everywhere, and the locals avoid us as we cause the curse. Setting up camp near the ruins is not a long-term solution, I fear. Lord Woland says nothing. He just wipes his blade in silence. Perhaps we were too weak. Okay, it's fine. Explore the area near the lighthouse. I guess we could do that, but I'm going to cut this off, maybe. There's a lot of wolf, maybe. A lot of wolves. I'm guessing these are just puzzles. You can just go around and find them. Of the fellows who departed with the knight who slayed demons, so few remain. To the monsters, it's a Roland. Let's stay a sword. Can I get my thing here? So the wolf is telling tales. Yeah, so the wolf is telling tales. And I believe the name Roland might be a unique person in this place, I think. Ah, some light keepers here. Alright, let's read this. Wolves have been seen in this area at midnight. Travelers be warned. You know what? Oopsie. You know what? I think we better do this at midnight. Yeah, so midnight. Alright. Midnight, here we are. And there we are. Ah, there we go. A brutal fight. I refused the locals' aid and held this lighthouse alone. Now I'm the only one left. And this wolf, the one who came that came with us from Mondstadt, Master went off tracking the monsters. I cannot say if he will return, but it doesn't matter now. Where he goes, I can't follow. Drenched in blood as I am. To the end of this path of chivalry, only he and them crows, drawn by the scent of blood, will see it. I won't leave my body to them. Well, wolf from my homeland, consider sending me on my way. Your final duty. Empowered state of bipolar objects. So this wolf is from Mondstadt. Yeah, because you don't see any other wolves here. We encountered another group of monster hunters. They call themselves Lightkeepers and seem to have come from north. These warriors intend on restoring order in this land, invited us to join their cause, but Master Roland refused. Nothing will ever change unless this land is cleansed with blood. That's what the Master said. And the targets of this purge are not limited to non-human monsters. He believed that bandits who seize the chance to pillage and desperate outlaws with nowhere left to turn, all must be eradicated. But can this world be truly saved through killing alone? Guess we're learning more and more about this person here. I thought our westward march would conclude in Natlan, but Master Roland shows no intention of ending his campaign. Things differ in the northern snowfields. There, the new Cryo Archon has restored order within Neshnogrod. Here, the chaos inflicted by the calamity still reigns supreme. Perhaps that's why Master Roland's behavior has become increasingly inscrutable since we arrived at Nod Krai. Sometimes I can't even tell if we're fighting to save people from suffering or just for the sake of slaughter. I'm sure Master would say that where chivalry is concerned, there is no difference between the two. I never pondered this before we left Mondstadt. Perhaps Master Roland is right, and I simply do not understand yet. I am just literally following this. I'm just getting intrigued that I saw this wolf here. Plus, I think somewhere when I went to do the quest, I saw a group of ghosts standing in a circle. I don't think this is a quest, maybe, but it is just part of the lore. I'm just following it. If it's gonna howl, I think it's gonna mourn. And back where we begin. Alright, and back to where we begin. Press on, uphold the knightly creed.
What greater pleasure is there than the unexpected?
So this is the... So that's where he was buried, huh? Yeah. Okay, now that I got rid of that distraction done, I guess we are here at a camp. Who are you? Well, look who's remembered to visit. Did you take care of that matter for me, you little brat? Of course I did. Would I dare show my face here if I hadn't? This is my grandmother, though I'm sure she'd rather be known as Hiligeta, the Black Barrel Hag, than a failed merchant's grandmother. She doesn't look anything like Tolvin at all. She's far too serious. I hear that a lot, but at the end of the day, we're family, and we're a lot more alike than you think. This is the Traveler, and this is Paimon. They've already found the other proofs of the Cognoscenti. Oh, so you've already found the other four. Well, that takes some real talent. But I'm afraid you're going to have to let me see that talent for myself. Seeing as the brat brought you in, I won't make things too hard for you. How about we just trade a few moves? Hold on a second. This, something about this doesn't feel right. And what exactly is the problem? If you want to get your hands on the great treasure, you'll naturally need to get past me first. She's a stubborn old bag of bones, but once she sees what you can do, everything will be on the table. Come on, Traveler, it's in your hands now. Do I really
Watch
have
and
to?
learn.
I can't
These
believe.
old bones have still got it.
I can't believe I have to. I can't believe I have to fight an old lady. Are you what?
Witness my rise. Overrule.
Oh my god, she's tough. I can't believe I literally had to fight an old lady. Not bad. Not bad at all. You do have some promise. Here, this is the proof of the cognoscenti you've been seeking. But if you want to claim that great treasure, there's still one final path you'll have to tread. Not that I'll hold her back. Not considering how sharp the little lass is. She's a far more fitting heir to the treasure hoarders than you are, you useless lump. Heir to the treasure hoarders? Me? Huh? So Granny is a treasure hoarder? And Tolfin, you too? I guess you could say that. Paimon never would have guessed. You don't look like a treasure hoarder. Don't tell Paimon you knew about this all along, traveler. I mean, I figured it out pretty quickly. Don't tell me you didn't explain it to them. Were you really planning to deliver the great treasure to a couple of know-nothings who couldn't tell a treasure hoarder if they'd introduced themselves and brought them to their grandmother? They've shown they have what it takes to gather the proofs of the cognoscenti, and they handled your challenge just fine. In fact, weren't you praising them just now? You little... Alright, don't give yourself a heart attack. I'll explain everything to them right now. I'll see to it that the traveler is willing to be the treasure hoarder's heir, exactly as you wanted. And you really think you can make all that clear to them, lickety-split? What are you so worried about? You won't shut up about how I'm just like that good-for-nothing Brahe. At least I inherited his gift for smooth-talking, didn't I? Yeah. He leads you to a quiet corner to talk. So, what's really going on here? All we heard is that if we collect the 5 proofs of the cognoscenti, we could find the great treasure hidden east of the moon, west of the sun. Are you seriously telling Paimon that we'd have to take over as the leaders of the treasure hoarders just to get Reed Miller's treasure? Honestly, all this air talk is weirding Paimon out. I mean, it's hard to imagine anyone's leading the treasure hoarders. Exactly. Though there are people who call themselves treasure hoarders in every corner of Teyvat these days, and that's where the problem lies. While we might be able to face reality, my stubborn old grandmother still dreams of a day when the treasure hoarders can restore their glory from the days of Reed Miller. She fantasizes that someone will come along and rally the masses, let the dead bury the dead, and rise to build an Elysium for the hungry and the poor on the wealth of the high and mighty. While most of us have heard how Reed Miller stole from the rich to help the poor, very few know that the treasure hoarders once defended Elysium from the dark abyss. It was the treasure hoarders' golden age. It was the worst of times, and yet somehow it was the best. I don't know how many, maybe things are still the same today, but that era has passed, and she'll have to accept that someday. You're not wrong, but what are we supposed to do about it? Before we go any further, traveler, are you willing to serve as the heir to the treasure hoarders and see that Reed Miller's dream is one day fulfilled? I mean, I have my own dreams to fulfill. I just want to inherit the treasure. Yeah, I have my own dreams to fulfill. Just as I thought. Then how about we do it this way? Let's put on a little show. Again? That's what you said back at Blue Amber Lake. Sure, you helped us get the proof of the cognoscenti back then. But who knows when you'll use those same sneaky tricks on us? Why would I do anything to thwart you when we're already such good friends? Now, instead of being suspicious, how about we focus on what we're going to say? You have a brief discussion with Tolfin about how to convince Hiljeda. According to Tolfin, simply mentioning the name Avrilion should be enough to gain her trust. Oh boy. And if she ever brings up the name Brahe, all you have to say is that you don't agree with his methods. As for those who As for who these two people actually are, Tolfin says it's a long story and promises to explain everything in detail when he gets the chance. So what do you say, little lass? Are you in? I will fulfill Avrillon's dream. Good, that's the spirit. If it weren't for that little brat acting like that good-for-nothing prey, the proof that the Cognoscenti would have been scattered and lost for so long. We're nothing like Tolfin, or that Bray McCullough fellow. You can rest assured. Even I have to admit that the Traveler is the most suitable candidate to inherit the great treasure. Then it's settled. All that's left is for you to retrieve the great treasure. At this treasure site, you'll likely run into a few tricks left behind by that good-for-nothing. I'm sure you'll be able to handle everything he came up with. Paimon still has no idea where east of the moon and west of the sun could be. Oh, that? Well, it's beyond the horizon, yet so close you could touch it. Also, I won't be joining you for the next trial, so here's wishing you all the best. Still, I'll be in Pyramida for a little while longer, so please let me know if everything goes well. I'm counting on the both of you. Let's see. Alright, let me see. I think the proof of Cognoscenti is right here, right? So let's see. Alright, let's see. I have the Cognoscenti's chest, then the sorrow. Alright, let's see. There's chest, feather, sorrow, intoxication, and the mask. Alright, so go east of the moon, west of the sun. I guess it's over here. Oh boy. I mean, there's a symbol right here. What the hell is that? Whoa, that Weasel Thief statue is huge! And look at all of those coins! It's got the 5 coins hanging from its tail. Wait, don't we have the 5 proofs of the Cognoscenti? What if we give them to the statue? Well, I guess we have our proof of Cognoscenti. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, I'm gonna take a freaking photo and see if I can hide. Okay. Good enough for me. Alright. Oh! Let's head down and check it out. There might be treasure waiting for us to find. Alrighty. Find a way to open the door and leave. Yes, another unique quest to do, and another unique treasure to find. What the hell? Yo, look! It's a bunch of weasel thieves! And they're not running away this... Actually, that ran away. Okay. Wow. So this is where the weasel thieves actually were born here, huh? A suspicious note. Gold is noble and silver is bright. But which metal would truly please the iron-faced gatekeeper's sight? As the saying goes, like calls to like, so perhaps the answer is already cut and dried. A line of tiny text is written in the corner of a notice. Easy to miss if no one isn't paying attention. So, and if all else fails, winning by brute force still makes you the hero. I can't make any sense of this either. So which one opens the store? So silver, I think it's iron. I think it's just the metal key. I think it's the iron key. I assume it's the iron key. A metal key for a metal door. It almost looks like an iron coin. Yo, I knew it would be too simple. It's like this. Like, sure, there's a door. It's so grand, and you've been given 3 keys, but nothing can open the door like that than just a simple iron key. Gold is fancy. Silver is shiny. but none of it matters if it gets ruined. So an iron key is simple. It dug up an explosive barrel. It's getting super dangerous indeed. What the? Well, well, well. What the hell is going on here? Within this little plot, both danger and luck are found. To tell the fake from real, look where the strange rock lights the ground. A line of tiny text, easy to miss. Okay, that main gate is locked down hard, so don't bother trying until the skies fall apart. So, whatever is glowing. Whatever is glowing. Let's see. What the hell? Are you kidding me? Okay, so what's shiny? What did it say again? It says, where the strange rock lights the ground, huh? Where the strange rock lights the ground. I see rocks. Could be either here or there. It's iron, obviously. Oh! You son of a bitch. How about here? Whoa! Come on, let me get it.
Something with which to commemorate this occasion.
Really? What the heck? I didn't even pick it.
An impressive bounty.
What the? Strange rock lights the ground. What the hell? Oh, it's the damn weasel. Wait. Oh my god. Really? Oh my god. Okay. I am so freaking stupid. Alright. But I just want to dig everything out just in case if I find other chests. I take it back. I am down. You know what? Forget it. That's a strange rock that lights the ground. Might as well just... I'm worried. Whoa! It's a trap. But we landed in hay. Suspicious notice again. The stubborn weasel digs the dirt. Its hurried form unseen. The key is given darkly, where the moving shadows screen. Let clanking iron coins fall and halt right at its feet. A forceful claim may yet yield a bounty sweet. So the little ones have picky taste, so use what they like to tease out of their trace. You can pick up not this one. Not at all. Not this one either. Starting to run out of weasels. Yeah, there's the last one. I think I'm supposed to catch all of them? Really? Yeah. Alright. I think I'm supposed to catch all of them. Alright. Continue to explore. I'll be damned. Reed Miller's Great Treasure. So shiny! We're so gonna be rich! Oh, we don't need the commissions from the Adventurers Guild. Elysium's final treasure added. Oh my goodness. So, this is Reed Miller, the Master Thief. He is what I think this game's Robin Hood, I believe. An entire cave full of treasure. Another Weasel Thief statue. Oh yeah. The arrangement of the treasure vault is pretty much complete. Without the help of these little weasel friends, I'd have no idea how to transfer so many iron coins here without anyone noticing. So to commemorate their services and hard work, I'll call these little critters Weasel Thieves, and grant them the title of official treasure hoarders from now on. Just kidding. If Miss Leo knew in the afterlife that I was giving wild weasels such absurd names, she'd probably jump right out of the pillar of Embla and beat me up. There's no way I could call them that, unless, of course, I were to write poetry in the future and fail to come up with any other name. And if no other name would make the rhythm and meter work. I have to say, Father had a real eye for hiding secret funds. This place is so well concealed that not only would it be unlikely for anyone to stumble upon it, even wild weasels would have a hard time squeezing in here without guidance. It's such a pity that this foresight has only ever extended so far, even when Rotwang used him to the hilt. He never harbored the slightest suspicion. Ultimately, the secret funds he hid here back then were only stolen because those two old geezers, Avrilion and Sylvester, came snooping around and coaxed the words out of me. By Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, I was only 5 years old. Two young men playing good cop and bad cop, using both carrot and stick to get a 5-year-old to talk. What normal human could come up with that? Actually, forget humans. What normal fae, djinn, Seela, specter, lockfolk, phantasm, or whatever creature would even think of this? Sacred heirs of the Frostmoon Scions, indeed. What rotten immoral behavior. Father chewed me out for 3 days afterwards, and even the Petrichor vacation I'd been promised got washed out. That said, that place got washed out later too. What's more infuriating is that when I brought this up to Sylvester a while ago, he actually claimed he couldn't recall how he deceived me back then. Just that Avrilion claimed that to want the children to lead better lives. I completely understand their thoughts and actions. Return all the wealth Father had plundered to those poor children. It was the right thing to do. But really, did they have to do it through me? Was I really the sole avenue through which a breakthrough could have been made, gentlemen? Besides, and Sylvester probably doesn't know this, the secrets funds they stole, pretending to be chivalrous outlaws who robbed the rich to help the poor, were back in Father's coffers in less than 3 days. Several times the original amount, extorted from other sources. Those self-important profiteers can always rake in wealth without lifting a finger, while the venal sycophants who surrounded them twisted into proof of their masters' innate diligence and wisdom, and no one could become rich otherwise, surely. The game of robbing the rich to feed the poor only adds weight to the shackles of the impoverished. As Miss Elia's terrifyingly gloomy sister once told me, no matter how pure the water of goodwill, if it falls on soil poisoned with malice, seeds of evil are the only things that will grow. Avrilion probably realized this eventually, but his Elysium, no matter how firmly he believed it existed on Earth, remains much too far from those truly suffering in poverty. After all, how can someone who has never known a moment of kindness, Someone constantly insulted and harmed to be expected to believe they should love their neighbor or even enemies. Neither Aurelion nor Miss Elia had ever answered that question. They were both kind people who imagined people to be better than they really were, believing that virtues and ideals could overcome the evil bred by circumstance. Unfortunately, I am just a selfish nobleman, and I lack their kindness. I suspect Aurelion felt the same. After all, in his eyes, there has probably only ever been one truly kind noble in this world. The things I've witnessed leave me unable to hold such idealistic confidence in human nature. It's barely been a decade since Miss Elia's sacrifice, and those bandits who scattered like frightened birds and beasts have already begun brazenly misusing Aurelion's words to justify their atrocities against the innocent. Whether it's wandering merchants barely scraping by, or overworked laborers starving for their next meal, anyone could be branded a lackey of princess or a traitor who betrays his brothers and neighbors, and therefore ripe for their noble robbery. Those who came before overcame evil with noble ideals. Now the bandits who claim to be their successors wave the same banner, declaring that anyone who opposes them is an enemy of those noble ideals, thus embodying that very evil that was once defeated. I can send the bandits who committed atrocities in the name of Reed Miller and oppress the laboring poor to the Eye of Crotty, where they'll sleep with the fishes for good. In fact, I have already done so. But what about after I die? Who can guarantee that those once noble ideals won't be twisted into crimes even I can't imagine? Allah Hotmar could not guarantee it. Arenes could not guarantee it. Shibalanki could not guarantee it. The noble lords of Mondstadt aristocracy failed to guarantee it, nor can the Frostmoon Science guarantee it. And some so-called Master Thief Reed Miller will surely fail to guarantee it. Evil comes from humanity as naturally as honey from a hive. I'm neither Aurelion, nor Sylvester, nor Miss Elia, who enchants me so. I cannot place all my hope in human nature the way they did. I don't want the name Master Thief Reed Miller to fade into history, forgotten by all. What's more, I don't want that name and the ideals it once stood for to be twisted by future villains and reviled by the public. Hence, there's only one solution I can think of. Let these so-called ideals be buried in history. Let us smother them beneath the countless contradictory... I think I just pronounced it wrong. Smother them beneath countless contradictory, absurd, laughable, yet irresistible stories, until every trace of meaning is worn away and only a sweeping legend remains. This way, anyone who commits evil in our name will never be mistaken for a serious idealist. Rather, they shall be dismissed as childish dreamers, drunk on romantic tales. Greed always outlasts ideals. At least, that's what I believe. As long as the tale of the great treasure continues to be told, there will always be gamblers dreaming of making a fortune overnight, repeating the name of the Master Thief Reed Miller endlessly. Better a harmless name, one that lets the poor laugh from the heart, one that gives them just a little more courage to face tomorrow, than a banner that villains would seek to claim. If the rebels of some future age truly need a new banner, they will find a hero who belongs to their own time, and whatever that hero's name may be, it should never be Master Thief Reed Miller. So Reed Miller is a realist, and he knew. He had prepared things, one can assume. And let's see, is there any notes? Yeah, let's escape this. A message from the legendary thief Reed Miller. To you, my esteemed guest who has gathered all the proof of the Cognoscenti, if you're reading this note, it means you've successfully solved my puzzle. Congratulations! Well done! Now the legendary great treasure you're looking for is right in front of you. You're welcome. Please enjoy yourself. These unclaimed riches are the spoils due to the Cognoscenti. However, as the founder of the treasure hoarders, I would like to give you one more piece of advice. No matter who you are, exposing mountains of wealth to the light of day, flaunting it in pursuit of glory and vanity, thereby attracting the envy and covetous eyes of countless onlookers. It is not the wise move. Please take these treasures, which belong to you alone, away quietly. Then remove this note and pretend you never found anything. Let people believe that the proof of the Cognoscenti still lies scattered across every corner of this continent, waiting to be gathered by those fortunate and few chosen by fate. Let the story continue to circulate. Let those who dream of sudden riches continue their hard work. This way, the wealth you've attained after countless trials will sit much more safely in your hands. Master Thief Reed Miller. Okay. Okay. Strange iron coin. I need to find more iron coins. Maybe it's behind that thing, maybe? Alright. Where's all the more? They're just a bunch of iron coins. Yeah. Iron coins. So, treasure for that guy is just iron coins. So it was hiding here all along. And there could be more chests hiding under all these coins, but between the two of us, we'll be digging forever. Alright. More, huh? Alright. I was just right there. Radiant? What? Oh. Guard of lost treasures, you shit.
Can't hide the truth.
A moonlit night for all. Look, you ready?
It all adds up.
Everlasting as the moon. Overruled.
Stop blinding me, you damn weasels! Stop blinding me, damn it!
Ding dong, water bomb.
Transfixed.
Feel tired of those damn weasels
This
blinding
is
me.
where you fall. Laid bare.
Can't hide the truth. The mystery unravels. It all adds up.
Nice. Alright, that's number 5. Well, we won't find out until we do. Let's see. So what? A lot of iron coins just floating up. What? It's a ship. There was a ship and all that? That rear pole we saw is a mast. But why a ship? Who cares? Okay.
This time your curiosity paid off. But don't get careless.
Okay, so I think the ship might be the Cognoscenti. Alright, let's investigate. Alright. Rumors about the proof of the Cognoscenti have been spread. Once people know that a key exists, they won't go out of their way to find alternative means of entry. All I have to do now is fabricate a few tales of treasure hunters who tried to take shortcuts but came up empty-handed. Then spread them under the names of Bray the Bard and Grand Duke Trubetskoy. That should be more than enough to convince future generations of the necessity of seeking the proof of the Cognoscenti. Like his greedy father, the new Grand Duke Trubetskoy heard rumors of their treasure and schemed to seize even the gifts of the master thief had left for the poor. And what a magnificent treasure it was. More splendid than the gold of Hisi, more dazzling than the silver of Kaitsagad. Even the flesh and blood of the Lord of Geo could scarcely measure its worth. Such was the vast hoard of iron coins that the master thief left behind, wealth enough to shake the very economy of the northern lands. Wait, that's not right. If I were to list the treasure's contents outright, some people would lose interest. Such was the treasure that the master thief left behind, wealth enough to shake the very economy of the northern lands. Even a bard with such nimble lips and silver tongue as I could scarcely count it in full. Alright, that'll do. And lastly, I'll spin something about how the new Grand Duke Trubetskoy was effortlessly bested by the master thief's companion, a beauty known as Wagtail. As long as it's written in a sufficiently dashing manner, I'm sure Miss Alita wouldn't mind. Look, it mentions Brady over here. Looks like he was the one who made these records. So iron coins were really the currency here back in the day. That means a mountain of these things could truly be called a great treasure. If only we come here a few hundred years ago, we'd be rich. But iron coins aren't worth much more these days. As they say, value lies in scarcity. Exactly. So if we could find this prototype iron coin he wrote about, collectors are sure to go crazy for it. Paimon bets we could get a pretty penny for that one. But too bad we don't know where it's buried. Are we really supposed to dig up this whole place by ourselves? We'll get a dressing down from the Black Barrel Hag if we don't. Oh yeah, you're right. We mustn't get on the wrong side of her. You might be able to handle her attacks, but Paimon will have to fly far, far away. And speaking of the Black Barrel Hag, now that Paimon has seen Brady's notes and all these iron coins, she finally understands why that old lady wants to bring back the good old days. To her, those days must have been the real Elysium. Paimon thinks we're living in a pretty wonderful time too. You and Paimon and all the friends we've met on our journey, this is our golden age. That's probably how Tolfin feels as well. He chose not to share the full history of the treasure hoarders with us because he didn't want us to bear the weight of expectation. It looks like this adventure ends here. Getting all 5 proofs of the Cognoscenti wasn't easy, and Paimon knows it was far from a fruitless journey, but she can't help but feeling a little disappointed. By the way, why do you think the ship was here? Perhaps it sank under the weight of a greed it could not bear. Maybe it's a ship of dreams that ran aground before it ever set sail. That must mean this is the treasure hoarder's secret stock. Sorry. This must be the secret. This is the treasure hoarder's secret dock. Hundreds of years have passed now, and the local geography's changed. Paimon figures it's probably never going to get the chance. That's such a shame. Even though this ship is hundreds of years old, it still looks almost new. Traveling would be so much easier if we had a boat as big as this, don't you think? I'll be the captain, and Paimon, you could be the chief mate. Aye aye, Captain Fervin. Trying to tie in the jib to the mizzenmast and raising the port side anchor to the load line, Captain. Hehehe, how convincing as Paimon's chief matiness. Come on, take the helm, and let's set sail. Right, yeah, I don't think I found the second note as well. I don't think I've found the second note as well. Wait. That's the other note. Well, I guess if we're gonna play pirate, we might as well play the part. Grasp the line. What just happened? Memories. Is that Bounty Island's just up ahead? Nothing about it looks particularly special from here. Rayla, I'm still not happy about this. I mean, the treasure's been marked by the governor. If we take it... Don't worry. Don't worry. We still have a few more days. 7 more days. We'll probably be in Shestrograd. No one will think will come after us. Who? Oh, you mean that Brahe kid? What do you care? And I haven't? What are you talking about? You and that kid are nothing alike. If you were on the same side as him, you wouldn't. Don't worry about him. He'll be fine. He might be adopted, but he's still the governor's son. So Reed Miller was a governor's son. That's Sylvain. That's Sylvester. So this is... Okay, I think this is automatic. And I don't think I can talk real fast on this, so... Is it automatic? I hope not. So this is what Bounty Island looks like. I guess it really does live up to the name. What are we going to do with the loot? Same as usual? Though, if we're taking it back to Shestrograd, why not give it to the kids on the streets? I ran into them a few days ago while on patrol. That kid with the conch shell struck me as a smart one. They'll know what to do with the treasure, and who best to share it with. Suits me. Let's do it your way. But compared to the treasures on display in the governor's palace, these little trinkets are hardly even worth the bother. Even in a backwater like this, those arrogant fools still indulge in their outrageous extravagance. Their shiny facade can't hide the fact they're already rotten to the core. Have you seen it yet? This place is no different from Shestrograd. What are we really supposed to fight to protect people like this? And protect them from those we have no quarrel with? The unseen, the downtrodden, the despised? I understand your anger, but there's not much we can do. There's not much we can do right now, but sooner or later, we have to upturn the status quo, to weed out the corruption root and stem. I must rise to the top, by any means necessary. I count myself lucky to have ended up fighting by your side, Sylvain. But I often find myself looking back to where I came from. It's a place where my brothers and sisters remain, where they continue to endure hardships they should never have to bear. Tell me, those innocent souls, were they born to suffer like this? If it's the law that is causing their suffering, then I shall rewrite the law. And if it's the corrupt nobles, then I shall purge them from their ranks. One day, I'll raise an Elysium that belongs to us on this land, a land that has always belonged to us. I believe in you, Rayla. I know you can accomplish your dream. Let's not talk about that right now. Even thieves have their code, so I'll leave this behind. That way, the governor will know who took his treasure. It's just a pity I won't get to see his reaction myself. That would be a sight to behold. Huh? What just happened? We found a treasure hoarder's ship under a pile of iron coins. Then you took the helm. After that, it felt like a dream. Then somehow we ended up here. Those two. They mentioned someone named Brahe. Either it's a crazy coincidence, or they must be from a long, long time ago. At the very least, we know they have a connection to this place. Yeah, and for what they were saying, there was once some treasure buried here. Even though they made off with it, it seems they left something else in its place. It's been so long, who knows if someone's already dug it up by now. Let's see if we can find it first. It can't hurt to look. If Paimon remembers correctly, it should be somewhere around here. Hang on a second. I gotta drink my water. Paimon can't believe it's still here. Why didn't the governor came to collect it? Is that what the original treasure hoarder insignia is supposed to be like? It's pristine. What? This is what they left here? Isn't this? Paimon doesn't understand. Let's ask Tolfin about it. Oh, Paimon almost forgot. We should tell him what happened with the great treasure too.
That looks like it's worth a pretty sum. Relax. Your secret's
look at
safe
that.
with me.
Oh, look at that. That thing is shining like heck itself. Yeah. Alright, I had to take a break here because I was called to dinner. So, legend has it that the Fey Lord Filipov, who was deeply trusted by the White Emperor, once said that the living desired to be deceived. From the nobles who make such sacrifices enduring lavish extravagance on the people's behalf, to the peasants who suffered from hunger and cold. All tended to believe the narratives that would spare them from facing the truth. In some ways, therefore, hope is nothing more than despair's trick, a sweet venom that dulls the pain. According to the tales that circulate in Naja Town today, the Master Thief was the world's most skilled trickster. Amidst countless legends caught betwixt truth and falsehood, the greatest anecdotes are always laced with lies. He outwitted the most elite guards in the Northern Realm with a fake medallion and emptied the governor's palace. Later, disguised as a special envoy to the Tsar on a secret inspection, he squeezed the entire treasury out of the Viscount's Schleppiken for his hospitality. In the popular comedy A Family of Noblemen, the gentleman Porphyry staged the Korolevsky troupe. The Master Thief, in one of his fleeting appearances, posed before the nobles as a holy fool who could hear the spirits, pretending to listen to their confessions, then weaved their dirty secrets into ballads, telling the bards to spread them from tavern to street, so that the weary commoners might have something to laugh out loud about. But before these enchanting unsubstantiated anecdotes became a public spectacle, the Master Thief who never lied gave his partner, who was also of silver blood, a simple vow. He promised never to put himself in danger, and to never break his word. Do not worry for me, Elia. Do not weep for a future that has yet to arrive. I know you have your doubts about my friend, but please trust my plan for now. Do not worry about me, Elia. If I am indeed the prophesied ruler of Elysium, then no fate in this world can tear me from the brethren I hold dear. Those were the last words of the first Master Thief left for prosperity. If only the girl who accompanied him could have been like her little twin sister, watching the silver thread come to its end, that moment would surely. Time, however, is ruthless to all. Even that regret would become an old memory from the time before the Master Thief ascended to his best friend's great remorse, the guillotine steps, and before the young woman who usurped his name hid her face behind a mask. Laugh at their fearful lies, brethren, for they cannot kill Reed Miller, the Master Thief. They have but murdered a single crow. But with tomorrow's light, a murder of crows shall rise to be at my back. Okay, so let's go with a feather. Yeah. Let's see. Back then, the pitch dark. Muddy currents had not yet crept into the barren tundra, and even the poor and lowly could sleep peacefully, protected by a noble fae. But a life of dull toil, lived without dreams, cannot be termed as suffering at all. Everyone was assured a small reward for their labor, enough to stay warm. For the Tsar of all Chechnya had a merciful heart as fast as the icy sea, and was generous even to the small and short-lived. Besides, the noble princes understood the ancient wisdom that living in an unbridled luxury could corrupt fragile mortal souls. Hence, they alone would not struggle amidst hunger and cold, for it was they who had their damn it! I keep messing up my words. I don't know why. Too much information to read. Just give me a moment. For it was they who had to bear the sin of fullness for the sake of the people. Such compassionate wisdom! What paragons of virtue! The nobles and commoners alike sang praises to their ruler's holy name. Praise unto the master of all Fae, who, like a stern father, had painstakingly established a hierarchical system of governance for all beings living through hardship. But just as the pure white light casts deep shadows, the noble's good intentions were often lost on the foolish. And wherever a high wall was built to guard treasure, those covetous of heart would always be tempted to steal it. In the days before the dark turret that swallowed up all life arrived, the master of Elysium and Ravens barged into the theater of history. His name was Reed Miller, the man who would become the master thief renowned across the nations. No one knew where this master thief had come from, just as no one could uncover his true nature, hidden beneath the endless lies he spun. Perhaps to mock those dressed in the sacred white, or perhaps to rouse those living in festering hunger, poverty, and resentment. The man raised the emblem of the Black Raven. He gathered the forsaken and the despised. He preached bold blasphemies to the very band of treasure hoarders. To the poor, to the hungry, to the cold, to the oppressed, and the abused. To my brothers and sisters, all of you who have found your way here. If you have ever suffered injustice at the hands of fate, or if you have ever wept through the night for your neighbor's pain and suffering, if you too long for a refuge without fear, and if you too dream of a world where no tears are shed, then you too must break free of your chains and join us, your brothers and sisters. Let the dead bury the dead, and rise to build an Elysium for the hungry and the poor, on the wealth of the high and haughty. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. Alright, let's go with the sorrow. A timepiece long stopped. In the end, all fervent, noble, and future dreams will dissolve like tears. Like the countless fantasies born in the past disappearing with the piercing cold wind. Whether born of true good intentions or the self-indulgent romantic fantasies, all paths lead to the same end. No one can escape a reality that falls short of their dreams, leaving their story to be edited by others. The prophesied ruler who never came to rule did not live to witness his Elysium, a place where all sorrows are swept away. His borderless dream world had become a thing for bandits to make sport of. The usurper, who never became the sacred heir, could not break the chains binding kin, leaving behind a maid, herself now left with nothing to sing evening prayers in mourning beneath the nightingale's tower. The governor's adopted son, who never became a master thief, failed to save the life of the one he loved. Instead stole the false name of a forgotten commoner, pretending to be a hero who now posed no threat. But what did it matter? The world she longed for was simply one where everyone could laugh as they willed, even if it was all insubstantial, ludicrous falsehood. It was still proof that their dreams had come true. Fake is not worthless, just like these tokens you found, even though they are but my counterfeit work, and not echoes searching within ley lines. They can still guide you to our great treasure. Since grandiose histories will only record the stories of the nobles, let me inscribe the names of the lowly in the way taught by she who heralds the new moon. As the one I love cannot possess one's skull, I have no profound thoughts, and this is but the mockery of a wretched wanderer raised to the high heavens. Okay, we go to the intoxication. A goblet lavishly adorned, it is said to be a keepsake from Reed Miller. Right. Legend has it that once upon a time the Master Thief's wine glass held the world's finest wine. It is also said that it once also contained the filthiest, most bitter rot gut, as well as tears, that one might glean from the alleys. That was a time when the black bloody rain was slowly becoming a terrifying legend, when the torch forger had pleaded with Sheshnaya's new mistress for amnesty for the borderlands. Perhaps out of gratitude for the Tsaritsa's mercy, the Master Thief no longer chased the wealth of nobles who had fallen from grace. Instead, he assumed countless identities, seeking to soothe the people's sorrows with song and wine. Legend has it that the Master Thief who took off his silver mask had a face as beautiful as any Snowland fae, and thus he moved through the banquets of nobles with effortless grace, yet could lounge amidst plebeian revelry with easy abandon, spinning the same electrifying legend for those two equally hollow and unremarkable sorts of people he encountered. Sing for this time of free-flowing wine, my beloved fae. Sing for the crown destined to rot, and for the name of the immortal thieves. Make off with all the tears of sorrow in the world, and kiss the gods with a mocking smile. Not for pleasure, not for authority, but for a lover's radiant joy. From lovers' whispered pillow talk to drunkards' agitated shouts, the tales of the thieves extraordinaire chanted all who heard them. So the legend grew, until the singer and the subject of the ode blurred into a single riddle, passed from poet to poet across the wearisome nights. My eyes are starting to hurt, man. I guess I'm getting tired. Here's the last one. A cold mask that once concealed a true face. It is said to be a keepsake from me, Miller. No adornments grace the mask but for the frosty moonlight that dances across its pure silver facade. So this was his mask. According to the tales that circulate in Nashatan today, the Master Thief once walked the world without a disguise, free and tall. It was only after the cold gibbet in front of the royal court failed to take his life that he began wearing the silver mask that might have covered his handsome face forevermore. Had he not taken it off once more for good after the pitch-black calamity swept the borderlands. Over the centuries, countless rumors have circulated about the reason behind the Master Thief's actions. Some say he did what he did to keep himself safe from the relentless searches that swept across Sashnaya, while others say he wore a mask to hide certain marks that had been left on him by the executioner. Some tales claim the Master Thief put on the mask after growing weary of the love or hate of the maddening crowd, that his close shave with death had left him a changed man, taciturn and sparing with his words. No matter the truth, the Master Thief's silver mask has become his symbol, and combined with the spectacular heist of countless treasures at the borderland governor's palace, its legend has become a golden rain to the poor, nourishing their sleep with countless lovely dreams. You once prayed to the gods, to your masters, but none answered your wails. I just gotta figure out my rugs on the right. That is because the gods are just as helpless, just like us mortals. They are trapped in the mortal world beneath the moon. They cried out in horror and despair, but none heard them. Brothers, the gods can save no one. Like us, they couldn't even save themselves. All we could do was take pity on each other. The thief who wore the silver mask held the gods in open contempt, scorning the empty fame that the nobles vied for so desperately. To the taciturn thief, both the Northland Tsar and the mistress of the Frost Moon deserved his contempt and silence equally, until that rush of moonlight poured from the high tower, incinerating both the silver and the resolve reflected in her eyes. Alright, we're done with that. I guess we better talk to Tolfin back at Pyramida. You know, as time goes on, my reading has become more dulled. Or at least my vocal cords and my jaw is getting more tense. Oh, if it isn't Traveler and Paimon, have you two found the great treasure already? If you mean that pile of old iron coins. We left those coins exactly where we found them. Well, actually, they're on top now. So you tell Wolfen what happened at the treasure site and that strange things that happened after you boarded the ship. For some reason, they left behind some sort of raven insignia. It seems the Earth remembers far more than we could ever imagine. As a storyteller, I can't help but feel humbled by that. After all, human life is fleeting, and oral history is prone to errors. Some stories may even be lost forever. Yet the Earth's memory, no doubt, remains true. I think it could only have been Ephrion, who left that raven insignia. You may be more familiar with another of his names, Reed Miller. Huh? You mean that was the legendary thief Reed Miller? Papa would never have guessed by looking at him. From what you described, things you saw almost certainly happened before the treasure hoarders were even formed. It's said that back then, he liked to play the role of heroic thief with his military academy buddies, stealing from the rich and helping the poor. In fact, that raven insignia was derived from the family crest of his noble-born academy classmate. But that's all in the past, and I shan't bore you with the details. Anyway, seeing as our fates appear to be intertwined, how about you two take this raven insignia as a keepsake? I assume accepting this doesn't automatically make me the treasure hoarder's heir. There's no need to worry. Like I said, the golden age of the treasure hoarders is over. However, there is still one slight problem. My stubborn grandmother seems to have taken a liking to you. If she ever asks you for a friendly sparring match, please don't turn her down, and don't pull your punches either. Well, she's so much stronger than a regular old lady. We wouldn't dream of doing anything but pummeling her with everything we've got. Well then, the great treasure buried east of the moon, west of the sun, has been claimed by a pair of remarkable adventurers, and this performance, too, has come to its close. Allow me to play you a tune to express my wish that every step of your journey be filled with mystery, and every path may bring you jubilation. Well, as with that, I believe that ends the long-awaited story quest chain as well. So I hope to say thank you all for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, please give this video a like or dislike. And if you have anything to say about each of the Cognoscenti quests, I'm sure you have many things to say, but there are a lot more things to come here and there. Like for the fact that I haven't tried to fight the boss yet. I'm not sure what the material for this be anyway, and I'm not sure who will be leveled up as well. But one thing's for sure, I have two things to do. Whether or not I should do a character story, or I should go ahead and prepare myself for the Lantern Rite event that is already out. So, I'll stop here and say, if you guys really enjoyed my video and you want to check out my channel, please do so by checking my YouTube channel. And if you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. Or just subscribe to my channel to support my channel. It'd be great. It'd be greatly appreciated, and it'll help me in the long run. And I will love you all for it. And so, that's all there is to it. That's the Cognoscenti mystery done with. And my vocal cords really tiring. As always, thank you for watching. And I will see you guys in the new videos. So peace out. Have an awesome week. Have an awesome night, day, evening, whatever. Morning as well. And watch this video at your own leisure. If you enjoyed my narration, like the video. If you enjoyed my game through, go ahead and like the video. Until next time, bye!